Hey, oh, we got to bring Brandon in.
I
There
only
he
saw half
is.
his face. That's why I didn't do it. I was waiting, so I saw his face.
What's up? Welcome to Sport Kings. I'm Tank Kramer, Brandon, Brian the Grizzly. What's up, guys?
What's
Hey.
up?
How's your all's weekends?
Sucked.
Oh,
It's
why?
busy. What?
Mhm.
What happened?
A lot.
Oh, okay. Enough said.
That kind of weekend.
Mhm.
Oh man, but yeah, that
Oh.
sucks, man.
We were really busy because Tank had his birthday party, right? I went to Tank's son's birthday party. It was also my baby's birthday, so I took her to Medieval Times on Saturday, and then had dinner at Woo's house yesterday, and then my dad had a barbecue today. I was like, dude,
The whole weekend. Yeah, the odds that we both have a kid on the same exact day, not the weekend, like the same day. So yeah, that kind of sucks when it comes to like parties.
We just two parties on the weekend. That's all it is. That's all you can do.
Yeah, but oh man, yeah, that was my first. That was my son's one, so that was his 1-year-old party, and it was. Oh man, I don't even know who was there. I was just bouncing around, running around.
You were everywhere. I was like, man, he was just here, and now he's outside, and now he's over there. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I felt bad because like I couldn't like really like hang out with anybody, but yeah,
that is your job. Just be a little bit of everybody, so everyone had time with you. That's why everyone's there.
Yeah.
And the truth is, Lucas won't even remember it.
He's got pictures. That's about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man, but they got a busy weekend and a sucky weekend. How's everyone in chat's weekend? Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's up, B?
And Mama Bear said, "Hey boys, what is up, Mama Bear?"
Hey, Mama Bear.
We got Cineview in the house. What is up? He goes, just made my review on Equalizer 3. It was a quick video, but a good score. All right. Yeah. Check that one out. Also, Manscaped's new song recently got released. It's titled Honey, Are You Coming? They'll perform it at upcoming VMAs. Also, their new tour just started. Nice. Yeah, I know Cineview said Mainskin is his favorite band. So I got check that out. Yeah, they're like a little crazy band. They're like interesting.
I'm not too familiar with them. They sound crazy though.
I want to say they're fairly new-ish.
Mhm.
At least I found out about them fairly new. I think earlier this year when I first heard about them. So, but yeah, that's fun. Then Brand said, I'm contemplating if I'll give my daughter a party when she turns 1 because it's really well for and it's in February, so yeah, it's definitely gotta be an indoors thing.
It's so funny, like we do all these things for the first birthday, and like they don't remember it. I ask my babies now, hey, do you remember when we did this? Do you remember we did that? No clue. I spent thousands of dollars on them to have no clue.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Yeah. Hey, you do it. Yeah, you do it for the pictures, and you do it for the family. It's more of a family event than it is for the kids. But
they're looking like, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow is back to school here, so no rest for Mama. School day. That's a little late.
School. Yeah,
right?
we have
like usually in August now.
This will be week 3.
Yeah.
My babies, yes. So we did a week of school, a week of the 17th, and they had another week of school, and they did iReady testing, and now this is the 3rd week of school already.
Damn. I remember back in the day when I was like going to school, it would be, I think it was after Labor Day, and then like my high school is when things started to change, and I started starting school like in mid-August, like that. It was like what? Why? It's still summer though. I was like, that sucks.
I live in the suburbs, so it was always mid-August.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you said also there's any chance we can give me another webcam interview? That would be nice. Yeah. I was actually thinking about this. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get you on and chit chat. I know we're gonna be doing some horror stuff the upcoming Halloween season. I know we got to figure out the details, but I know you're on my list of once we figure out the details and we know what's gonna happen, then I'm gonna reach out to a bunch of other creators and do some Halloween movies and stuff like that. So that'd be super fun. So I'll reach out to you. I'll message you on or email you. But yeah. Mama Bear said my first birthday is for the parents to celebrate making it through the first year. Yeah, right.
We did it, and they didn't destroy the house or family. Yay!
Yeah. I think you really like my idea. I know a video game designer liked it. Yeah, Brandon sent me a DM about like a video game. Like it's like he pitched it. He actually pitched it pretty well. Where it was like it's like a 2K basketball game meets like GTA. So it was like imagine like all like the craziness of like
that's real life. That's when I go to Fernwood. That's why I go to Fernwood basketball. Or I go to park. And I want to play out there, but then all of a sudden someone gets mad, they lost, and they go back to that trunk, and we all gotta bounce. That's what it is.
That's how it starts in the video game, right? And then you make it to the pros.
Well, like everyone's trying to dunk, and next thing you know, someone gets dunked on, and they go back to get their Uzi. It's all over. It's all over. On Tuesday afternoon in Chicago.
Tuesday pickup game. But yeah, it was a really cool idea though. I did like it. But in Canada, back to school is always the first day after Labor Day. Okay. Oh, you're Canadian. I didn't know.
That's awesome though. I mean, that's how I used to be in Chicago. I used to be so jealous. I'd be like, man, why am I going to school for 3 weeks, sweating my butt off, sitting here doing all this stuff while everyone else in Chicago is just chilling? Yeah.
How did so? I know, Brandon, you were teaching in Korea, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like what? ESL or something like that, or
ESL.
How did the school work out over there? Like, is that like year long?
There was a break in between semesters, usually during the summer. It was kind of standard, like a 2.5 month break usually.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So I mean, so like back when we went to school, kind of thing, right?
Yep, a lot like that.
Yeah. Okay. I thought like a lot of like Asian countries did like year long with like 2-week breaks or something like that.
Yeah, there's also like a kind of brief break in between the usually at the at the beginning of the year or two. But it kind of all depended on the intake in which you started teaching out there.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes the beginning of the school year would start like early, at least for teachers, early, like late February, early March. It depended on where you were teaching. What kind of school you were in when you started, that sort of thing. So there were a couple of contributing factors.
Yeah. I was gonna say, so I'm surprised you didn't come back here and teach. Because there's still a lot of like ESL programs.
Yeah.
Especially in Chicago.
I thought about it.
You're like,
I just didn't want to teach in the US.
Yeah.
Our kids are much less.
Well, you could do
discipline, I guess the discipline is different. There's a different focus in overseas and things abroad. Yeah. That school means you do school. Here, it's like time to play. There's always that problem.
Yeah,
my mom and dad both are teachers, and they both just got out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, American students are little assholes. So
I didn't say that. I just said we're little, rough around the edges.
They're little assholes.
You're not wrong though. No, but like because I went to a community college and there was like the ESL program and it was pretty big and mostly there was like all adults, of like different like backgrounds too. So you had a lot of like Polish speakers, a lot of A lot of like there's a lot of Chinese like speaking people. Spanish obviously was really big.
And that Mandarin is a hard thing to learn.
Yeah.
Hey, RL's asking, have y'all done the Equalizer 3 review yet? Not yet.
Not yet.
We usually get a little talking and make sure everyone comes in before we jump into the review.
Comes in, hangs out. Yeah.
But he says, I thought the film was great.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get into that. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hey, Mama Bear said, GTA basketball 3-point shots and capping knees. Let's go. As I said, man, that's Labor Day weekend for real.
Yeah, right. Turn on the scanner right now in Chicago. Gunshot.
Oh man, put some lights out there. We're good to go.
And then we got Derpy in the house. What's up, Derpy?
What's up, Derpy? Hey man, you got a couple of days left. Well, 6 days? No. Yeah, 6 days left to your Steelers start. So the season's coming, guys.
I can't wait. It'll be good. So I think I gotta double check, but I think on Wednesday on our football podcast, the Dynasty Pylon. So make sure you go if you're into fantasy football, go check out Dynasty Pylon. The link is in the description too. And I think this Wednesday,
it's all about you.
Me.
It's all about you.
Drafting for my big league that I'm doing with the pots like $5,000 or something like that. Or the winner gets like $5,000. So the draft just happens to be on Wednesday. So at around the same time when Dynasty Pylon starts. I think the draft is going to start a little earlier than Dynasty Pylon. So
no, we're going to find out what time you're going, and we're going to go at the same time.
Yeah. I think it's
already decided.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun because then I get like up to the minute help plus like trash talking from a bunch of other people. So there's gonna be a bunch of my other personal friends and other people. So that's gonna be fun to do. And then then the season starts.
I want to heat you so bad. It's gonna be fun.
So we did our slow draft too. So also we're doing one called Build a Blocks, I think, or Build a Blocks or Build, because he said Build of Blocks. I don't know what he's
build O blocks. It's just building
old blocks.
It's build O blocks, but it's just it's build a blocks.
Yeah. So that's like a super slow draft that takes literally all season. Like every week you draft one more player, and so every week is one player at a time. So you build up until you have your entire squad. So it's super fun. It's really interesting. It's the easiest and the hardest. It's ever did.
Easiest to do because you only got one player at the week one, and it's the hardest to decide because the next week you're like, who do I pick? Because like a lot of people go quarterback early, and then I went running back early, but you might get a win with a running back and be able to get quarterback later, so you get better position players. So it's a whole thing. We go through the whole video.
It's pretty awesome because you're not just figuring out what am I doing for this week. You're like, how am I going to figure out? Because you have to think like 5-6 weeks down the road. You know what I mean? You're thinking long haul. It's pretty fun. It's pretty interesting. But Martin's one of those like football like gurus and has all these like crazy ideas, and that was definitely a crazy good one.
It was a good one. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Then RL said, okay, cool, I'm new here. Oh, see, okay. Wasn't sure if you were or not, but appreciate you coming in and stopping by. Thanks for streaming tonight, getting new stuff from me. Thank you. Appreciate it, RL.
That's awesome, man. Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually finally put that bookshelf up. Put the extra shelf up. It's already full. I was like, what the hell? I have so much stuff that I just took it off the top now and just filled it out the whole shelf. It's crazy.
Yeah, it looks different. I see the football helmets up top and everything.
I was like, oh man, because I need somewhere to put all my comic books. That's
he's moving.
My wife is so mad. She was like, why would you build another one and you're moving? Man.
Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, we're here every Monday. We usually talk about the big movie over the weekend. And then Thursdays we're also live and we usually talk about like one or two of the bigger TV shows that's going on. So obviously right now it's Ahsoka. So every Thursday we talk about Ahsoka. But we do movie trailers, other stuff, bunch of like random stuff. But you usually try to keep it to entertainment and movies and TV.
I got a new comic book right here, the Fantastic Four run. This is really cool.
That's another good one.
Yeah. And then I just got this Black Panther one. This is the 2008 run with Storm and T'Challa marry. I just picked that up today
Mhm.
from the wedding of the century. So very cool.
Yeah. So real quick, I'm gonna skip a few just to bring this up. He goes, "Did you review One Piece yet? I loved it." No, why I'm pretty tired is after I put my son to bed the last couple of nights.
The only thing you've been doing is watching One Piece.
One Piece. It's only like 8 or 9 episodes. Holy shit! I've never watched the anime. I fucking loved it. I loved it. So I cannot wait until we do talk about it. Hopefully,
I'm glad you're saying this because I first of all, I want to do a review of it anytime we can because I already watched the first couple of episodes and I know it's gonna be good. The second thing is, did you hear that they're saying it's the greatest Netflix show ever?
No, I didn't know
People are literally saying it's the #1 Netflix show to ever come out.
That I didn't hear.
So they're even saying, that goes Stranger Things. Like, I mean, there's so many things that are blown up on Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the greatest original series that's ever come out. Is what they're saying. I gotta watch the whole thing, but I'm blown away by that.
Absolutely love it. Have you started watching it yet, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm about halfway through it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's excuse me, I'm drinking like seltzer water. But it is a blast. This first season was great. It sets up all the players and all the characters. It's man. And I never watched the anime. Now because of the show, I want to start watching the anime. And I'm stupid for going down their rabbit hole.
No, you don't start that. You don't start that now. Come on, don't do that. So One Piece live action becomes the top series in over 50 countries.
Yeah, I can see that
in history of all this stuff, like of the original content in 50 countries.
I can definitely see that.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was never a big watcher of the series. I had watched a couple episodes, but I was never huge into it. Really liking the series so far.
Yeah,
or the live action version. I mean,
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was never a big watcher of the original anime, but this is really good.
Yeah, same.
Honestly,
I know.
Do you have time? I don't have enough time to watch all the One Piece. Literally, if you want to start today, you need to take off the next 8 months of work, and your job will be watching One Piece and catching up on the 1,300 episodes.
Yeah, is it true? Yeah, and I think there's 15 seasons on Netflix right now. Tony said, "Tank, you'll be 200 years old when y'all finish One Piece." Yeah.
That's all right. Me and Brando still look the same.
Yeah. Right. One gray hair.
I have one gray hair right here. It's one.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, it's really good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I can't wait till we talk about it because I got some feelings on why it's doing so well. So yeah. But what else we got? We got Aquaman will get me in theaters. What Mama Bear said. Okay.
I hope it's a good story. If it's a good story, I mean, I love Jason Momoa. If it's a good story, this is going to be great. I'm not even
expecting good. If it's just a fun movie, I think I'll be okay with it.
If it's just a story, I'll watch it.
If it's just fun, like if the action's good, if it looks pretty, if Momoa is like my man, like every 2 minutes, like all right, okay, I'll take it.
You just said the whole movie right there. That's the plot for the movie. Right?
You can give my money. Yeah. I missed it. One of the reasons. Don't think I'll go to the theaters rest of the year, except maybe for Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, if it's 3 hours, that shit. I can wait for streaming if it's 3 hours. F that, man.
I'm so curious to see if it really is 3 hours long.
If it's 3 hours, I'm literally going to the barbershop. I haven't been to the barbershop a lot. I'll go to the barbershop and find a bootleg. I said it on stream. I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. I'm not for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Come on, man. This is not Avatar.
Yeah.
You're not world building. We all know what's going on. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but I am excited about it. But it better not be 3 hours. And see for yourself.
What up?
What is up? I have to finish that Black Panther run. one
Yeah,
that one
dude.
Brian had.
So this is the 2008 one. The one that we're doing right now, that's on issue 3. I love it. It's beautiful. It makes so much sense, and it's finally getting back to the right T'Challa. And I could go on forever about this, but just check out some of the other shows I did on the other streams because I could go on forever. Check on Chill stream. I could go on.
One thing, like Chill, like before he got started, he was kind of worried where he's like, we're not like Black Panther's not getting like an A-lister writer or anything. It got Eve Ewing.
Yeah,
I believe
Eve
Dr. Eve Ewing.
Dr. Eve Ewing is off the chain. She's amazing.
She's awesome. She's awesome. She's from Chicago. From Chicago. I think went to University of Chicago.
Yep.
I believe.
Which is one of the greatest institutes in the world.
Yeah. So, and I'm like, you know what? I think she's gonna be good. She's done other things. I believe she's done Ironheart as well. Which like one of Chill's like favorite characters. So I was like, I think she's gonna do respect to it, but also, and everything she's saying, like in interviews and stuff, she's saying all the right things and doing all the right things in the comic book.
But she's also giving respect to the illustrators. She's working well with them. All of it flows well together, and you can tell the difference in it. But the quality of content is so good, and I'm just proud of it. And I can't wait to see issue 4, which should be coming out this week, I think, actually.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to spend the next couple days catching up on the. I finished issue 1 and really liked it. So, just going to get through the other 2 before the 4th.
Yeah.
Issue 2 is very cool. Issue 3 adds a couple more characters, and you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah,
I like it so far.
Yeah, because the guy who did Black Panther before, he made T'Challa not a king anymore, which people, I mean, that completely upset everybody.
This dude.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at him. If I had a bucket
Brandon,
of water, I
don't
was
read that
walking
one.
around. Yeah. If I was walking around
don't bother.
with a bucket of water and he was on fire, I probably would drink it.
Put a straw in it. Yeah,
I'm just like, man.
He's getting no love from anybody that community, in the Black Panther.
It was awful. I'm so disappointed in him.
But she's even like giving like not. She's like respecting it. She goes, you know what? I can't go in there and just change everything from issue 1.
Yep.
But it does. Every time I hear her talk, she does seem like she is going to bring him back to where he's supposed to be at. But she kind of knows. She goes, I just can't go from he's not a king until now like he's a king again. Like no, she's like, all right, I got to repair it, and then
within the story and in big and kind of build everywhere, and it makes so much more sense.
So definitely read it. Pretty good. I have volume 3 of Black Panther Complete Collection on my desk right now.
Dude, if you only saw my desk, this one is Black Panther and the Crew.
Are these all recommendations from the stream that you were on?
Oh yeah, from Black Comic Lords.
Yeah.
So what else I got here? Oh, yeah, the complete collection of Black Panther right here.
A house.
I could go I have so many Black Panther books. It is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, you have a bunch of like Funkos. I see T'Challa up there somewhere. Like
I have
a popcorn bucket or something.
All these are Black Panther. All this is Black Panther, and then there's levels behind it because I have it tiered. So yeah. Yeah, I miss Anzo. What's up, man?
Yep, Anzo's in the house.
Hey, tomorrow. Hey, we'll be able to do that review for Ahsoka on Chaos.
On Chaos Central,
yeah.
See for yourself. Said also, I've only seen one episode of One Piece live action. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely finish it. RL, damn, I'm going to have to check that one out myself. One Piece.
Oh, yeah, you definitely want to.
Yeah, my girlfriend, who usually gets bored of things right away, was really enjoying it. She was like, I'm really liking this. This is awesome. Like Zoro, she's like, I love Zoro. I was like, yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's also Erica being excited about something like that. That's awesome.
I mean, she like a lot of like anime or mangas or stuff like that.
Yeah,
they usually might take a weird turn, in one direction, and if it's too much or too weird or too cliche, she tends to be over it. You know, so
I can understand that.
even like Attack on Titan, she saw where it was going. She's like, "And I'm done." You know, I was like, "You gotta finish the series. Like, you got
don't
20
spend all that time, and not finish it."
It was like, now I gotta just, even if it sucks, I gotta finish it. But, after watching this, the Avatar adaptation is looking more optimistic, heavily, which is rumored for February, March of next year. Hopefully, damn strike.
It depends on the strike. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, but that's the thing with the One Piece. Like I said, I don't want to get too much into it, but why I think people are loving it so much is they didn't hold back. They went full anime. They went full anime with the dialogue, with the look, with the sound, you know, with the action,
with even the movements and all the crazy stuff. They still did it. Like, I'm gonna pull my face over here and show you how much stretching and stuff. Like, that's very cool.
Yeah, but even like the dialogue is it's very anime. It's very anime. It's very goofy. It's very like, why don't you stay down? I can't stay down. You know, it's like, leave my like. It's very, very anime. And I'm like, if you're gonna do something like that, it needs to be like full out. You know, and Avatar, you know, the Last Airbender, it needs to be full out. Avatar, the Last Airbender.
The thing is, when you have something that when you have the content that you're coming from being so epic and that good, you have to stick with it. You can't, you know, deal with, you know, when you don't respect the content, you're always gonna have that issue. You know?
Yeah, you can't ground anime. You can't, you know, anime. If you're gonna do it live action, you really have to go all in terms of the content. You can't worry about making it like grounded or setting it, putting it in a realistic setting, or
it wouldn't make sense and no one's gonna like it then.
or change what the characters are all about. You know, I remember them reading. I remember reading like the Netflix live action version of Death Note they did, and you know, reading up on some of the production history of that. You know, they intentionally made all these different changes to put it in a quote unquote real world setting, and then they wanted to make Light Yagami more heroic, which isn't the character at all.
Yep.
You know, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do an adaptation of anime, you really have to lean into what makes the content the content.
Yeah. That's a perfect example. Is the Death Note version? It's like you're missing out on what made the anime special by grounding it. I'm like, no, it needs to be crazy, over the top, silly. Like, he needs to be the smartest man alive, because when L comes in and when L comes in and he's now the smartest man. You know, right? It's been a while since I watched it. It was Light and L, I believe.
Yeah.
Right. It
was always the mental chess between those two characters.
And the movie didn't have it because you're like, oh well, they're in high school, so they can't be that smart. Then off the bat, you missed the point.
What's the point? That you not exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You know, right off the bat, you missed it, because it needs to be these smart people dealing with this like thing that's like so beyond a human, like that only a genius can do it.
Won't be able to be on that level.
Yeah, and even Light was so smart and doing shit with the book that Ryuk, the demon, didn't even know. You know, like that's like what made it so good. And Death Note was like one of my favorites. Yeah.
He was a sociopath way before he even came across the Death Note.
Yeah.
And you know, the movie just made him like a little angry edgelord with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And you know, right there, like right out of the woodwork, you missed the point of the character.
Yeah.
You know. But
we should do a fucking review on Death Note, the series, the good one, the anime. We really don't do too much anime on this channel.
We can do whatever, you know. We all like
I love anime. What will be real nice is we should do Attack on Titan, because I'm curious to know what your guys' thought because season
Attack on
4
Titan.
goes
Oh, bro.
fucking. Oof. Season 4, man. You either love it or hate it. But yeah. And then Ken Davis said, I would not be shocked or surprised if Beyonce Resistance visual goes number 1 Netflix or 2 Disney Plus.
I don't know. Does it not go to AMC and it's do the same thing that Taylor Swift did?
Oh, it's going to. Yeah.
You know, you do. Taylor Swift was. I mean, literally, she was in 4 theaters when I was there on Friday. I was like, 4?
That's what they said. Every I believe. Oh shit! I think it's either Monday through Thursday or Friday through Saturday or something like that. They're going to play 4 showtimes a day, 4 times a week.
Nuts.
And it's
and
gonna
it's probably gonna make
so much money
because Taylor Swift doesn't have a lot of money, so we need to continue to give her some.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, I can see Beyonce doing the same thing. At the very least, do like some of what the other bands do, like Metallica did the 2-night special.
Dude. Beyonce is so big. I don't even know. Like the only other person you can put in the same like sentence with Beyonce is Taylor Swift. That's it. There's those two. They rule the world.
Yeah,
they're like it's like Walmart.
But I wonder what they're gonna do because so Taylor Swift recorded a concert and it's edited and it's made for the theater. Where like other people like Metallica just did theirs, but theirs are live. Like you're watching the show live while everyone else is watching the show there. And it's only a 2-night thing. So 2 nights and that's it.
But if you want to make money, because these are money making entities, you do what
4 times a day,
Chris Rock did, or what Kevin Hart did. They made a movie about the comedy show, and it was a comedy show, and they edited it, and then you put it in the movie theaters, and it makes $1 billion, and you make money that way. It makes sense, and because now people can't go to your concerts. Who can afford a Taylor Swift? Like literally, I have a decent sized house. That's my mortgage. Talking about, hey, you want 2 tickets? $2,000. Like what?
Mm-hmm. Which arm don't you want?
It's like, all right.
We're gonna give up a kidney.
We got kidney giving ways right there. We just put a little dot line. It's just like the Simpsons episodes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I can see doing that, and I can see probably going to Disney because she's done with stuff with Disney before. So, but yeah. Let's see. I once tried to plot out 6 episodes a day for a year to catch up with One Piece, but then I said, "Why am I doing this?" I think they have movies, so they have like movies that sum up their earlier runs. I gotta double check this, and I'm just jumping into this One Piece madness kind of thing. But yeah, but I think they have movies, so it's like, here's the first storyline summed up in a movie, so like you can catch up quicker. Because the shit's going on right now. I'm seeing all this like new stuff, and they're like, "Oh, this is One Piece." I'm like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's Luffy, the main character." But it's like fucking Super Saiyan, and I'm like, "What is going on?" I'm like, "I have no idea what's going on." It's like Gear 5. I'm like, "What is happening?" So I was like, I hate not knowing.
Say English. Say English. Like,
who else we got? Tony's in the house. What's up?
Hey, Tony.
And then RL said, "My man." I need to make that a soundbite. Although my soundboard is jacked up lately. But yeah, just my man. Didn't he do it in the Fast movie?
Yeah, always.
I feel like he did it.
Is there a movie that he doesn't?
Yeah. Whatever Black Manta's full beast mode. Need to see that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He ain't doing nothing else right now, so might as well.
What do we have to talk about?
Is he Wonder Man?
Yeah, he's Wonder Man, but the show's on indefinite hold due to the strike.
Yeah,
everything is now
because they were getting ready. Like they were 3 days away from starting the film.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just stopped. 3 days away. That's crazy.
I'll do it. But yeah, everything's on hold. I think Daredevil just got on hold.
Everything's been pushed back. Everything that's not filmed is going to be pushed back. Anything you think you're going to watch early in 2024, done. Not happening.
Yep. And now the actors are talking about doing a strike for the video game.
For the video, yeah. I was just reading up on that earlier.
So, which I mean, that also makes sense. I mean, video games make a lot of money. That whole medium of entertainment makes a lot of money, and you don't think you're like, oh, it's just a video game. Go on Twitch, like besides the streaming only or chat with us or whatever category, it's all video games, and they're all making a buttload of money.
Well, I mean, I know one person to my left over here who spent a buttload of money on the Spider-Man 2.
That's not even that
much
much.
stuff. I was like, what?
Oh man,
$200 for what? The Spider-Man coming with it?
I think I'm just gonna pay for my God of War. I think my God of War was about the same, about like 220.
You get your steel book today? Mine's over here.
For Oh yeah, I did.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I posted up on our Instagram. So go check out our Instagram. Posted up. That came early. That came early for me. That came out. I think I got it Friday.
Oh, mine came. I don't know when it came. I saw it today, so it might have been that Friday. I just didn't go to the mailbox.
Yeah. So, what do we have to talk about for a 3 hour Five Nights at Freddy?
I don't know.
I
don't know if I'm gonna go. If it's 3 hours, I might go on Thursday. If you go at 9 o'clock on Thursday, it ends on Friday. I'm never going to see another movie like that again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious to see what how they stretch it out, because it's Five Nights at Freddy's need only be like an hour and a half, probably at most.
Yeah. It's a horror movie. When do you not just do whatever? Yeah. Horror movies last 15 minutes.
Yeah. Especially at Five Nights at Freddy, like hour and a half, 90 minutes. That's if you can't do it in 90 minutes, then I don't know what the hell you're doing. If you need another 90 minutes,
that means you're wrong. That's all it is.
Yeah, something's wrong. Like did Tarantino direct your film and he just cannot, edit anything out? He's like, I can't edit it out.
Yeah, I see you went to Tarantino and went away from Zack Snyder, huh? I see you. I peeped the game. I think
Tarantino's more. Well, see, I think Tarantino's more known for that, where like because he's said it before, where it's so hard for him to edit down a film because he thinks everything he shot is like great and perfect. Hence why we got 2 Kill Bills, and he only counts it as one movie because it was all filmed as one movie, and he just had to chop it in half. So yeah. All right, so the next film I'm waiting for this year is Magazine Dreams. I don't even think I heard of that one.
I'm not sure I know about that either.
Yeah.
What is the next movie that I'm really looking about? I'm not going to go see The Nun 2 because y'all know about me. All y'all know I don't do those things. Don't play with none of that stuff.
I wasn't too big a fan of the first Nun anyway.
I'm probably gonna go see Outlaw Johnny Black.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see The Creator. Unfortunately, my wife's gonna take me to see The Exorcist Believer.
It's a Jonathan Majors movie.
Mm-hmm.
Magazine Dreams.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, your wife's an Exorcist fan? She wants to see The Exorcist?
My wife is the biggest horror movie fan like ever.
The movie's from the director of the last several Halloween movies. The movie's not going to be anything scary. They let him touch another classic horror franchise. I do like
the last couple of Exorcists have been so bad. I think it's okay.
Yeah. So I'm not expecting a whole lot for that reason, and just for the reason that this guy isn't the greatest at horror. I like a lot of his other stuff that he's done,
but it doesn't matter because horror this year, nobody's have been making bomb things. Nobody, So I don't know. I think that's cool. But I know he was talking about Magazine Dreams. Bro, I thought that came out in like December.
Oh, I watched the trailer and I got trolled like hard because I'm skipping through it.
Isn't it December though?
I typed in magazine stream and like I saw like there's one where it's like a troll kind of one. I don't think I've seen an actual trailer for it.
Just, you should Google it and the trailer just comes
Yeah,
up.
nah, I googled it. There's like it's a trolly thing. But yeah, with that. That's why I was laughing when you were talking. I didn't mean to laugh. It was just like I'm screaming through. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like this cover. And then I clicked it. I'm like, wait a minute. This is him as a fighter pilot. And then it's like a troll thing. Gee. All right. They said Finger Fingers was just in theaters in USA.
Huh. I have to check that out.
Is it real? I'm like, where the hell's this trailer? Because I hear it's like it's talking about bodybuilding. I'm like, is it?
Maybe it doesn't have a trailer.
I guess it's in the Sundance.
Yeah,
Okay,
Sundance.
So
I see a review right here. I'm looking at it, and yeah, this is real.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so it is real because the trailer I clicked on was not real. Yeah, I don't know. There you are. See for yourself. It is real. I'm actually looking forward to it. Okay, I'm looking for a trailer, and I can't see a trailer because I see Jonathan Majors saying like on Variety, YouTube, Jonathan Majors explains how to act for which is funny because it's a Variety with Jonathan Majors.
That's December 8th, right? But it's this December. So.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I'm looking for a trailer and I don't see a trailer out for it. But I guess it's him about a bodybuilding thing.
I mean, it makes sense with it. All right, we are getting behind on this chat.
Yeah. Sorry, man. We're getting super behind. So I might skip over some.
Tony said if Aquaman is so good, DC haters will still downplay it and call it bad.
Oh yeah,
true.
Yeah. Same with Blue Beetle.
I was surprised with Blue Beetle. It made $7 million this past weekend.
It's probably gonna. Is it over 100 mil so far for the year, worldwide at least?
104.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna hit 150, which would have been nice, but yeah,
it's pretty much like 58 million in the United States and 48 million internationally. So it's making probably the same. So if it does 75, for the United States, it'll probably do 60, 70, so 135, 140 with no publicity, no marketing.
No marketing at all. Yeah. But that's how Aquaman's gonna be. No marketing. They can't.
No, but Jason Momoa is a little bit bigger than Jaime.
Yeah. I mean, you play the trailers and stuff, but
Jason Momoa says, "Go see my movie." Done.
They edit it so it's all like clips of bunch of other clips.
Go see my movie.
Yeah, it's like green screen instead of Fast and Furious behind him. It's like green screen with Aquaman. It's like, oh man, you're gonna love me in Aquaman. It's like that weird thing. Yeah, that's what's gonna do. I've heard about the series in a while, but talking about Disney.
Yeah.
Probably go see Napoleon in the theaters though. Yeah, I'm gonna go see that.
I heard Ridley Scott initially had like a 4-hour cut of the movie.
I believe it. I mean,
at least Napoleon has a lot of things you could take. I mean, the stories of Napoleon are epic.
It does, yeah.
The dude was off the chain before we knew off the chain was. Like, come on.
Well,
I'm hoping it's good. I haven't really Ridley Scott hasn't really made too many movies in recent years that I haven't
too many
that I haven't found like. No, he makes stuff. He's just been making very forgettable stuff, unfortunately.
I'm talking about good stuff.
He hasn't done anything recently.
I think the last one he did was what, House of Gucci?
And that was I mean, Alien Covenant, but that was okay, I guess.
Alien Covenant wasn't the greatest. I wasn't even big on Prometheus.
Yeah. Prometheus was okay. Yeah,
Prometheus. Okay. That's exactly what I'm saying. Ridley Scott hasn't really made anything in recent years that I thought was anything
Martian.
beyond
I think the
just
Martian was
okay.
the last.
The Martian is epic though.
Was the last one that he did that was like yeah,
Okay.
like a must watch.
Hey,
You know,
guys,
Blade
I
Runner
suggest-
2049, stuff like that.
Let's speed through these things so we can start the review because it's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So if I skip some of them, sorry, I'm not gonna go through all of them because but that one I left. I heard Ironheart would team up with the Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs.
Yeah.
I remember Beetleborgs. I love that.
Yeah. Even if it's a good film, people will support. Will not support it. Yeah, we said that already.
That's just all how it is.
Yeah. There you go.
Dude,
Shout out.
Black Panther and the Crew is awesome. It is awesome, guys. I mean, I don't think you understand, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Pick that
Storm.
up.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then
Luke
Jason
Cage.
Entertainment. What's up? How you doing, Sport? Up.
What's up, Jason?
Yeah, again, some more finishing One Piece, liking it. That it's nice. So yeah, we'll definitely be talking about that pretty soon. And for someone who never watched One Piece. Same. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with it. We got Xavier in the house. What is up?
Exactly. I saw he said this. It was funny.
Yeah, there's too many episodes. I'll stick to live action version. Which I think that could be a good way to, because they can make a good, like, I don't know, 10 seasons out of all the content right now. So if they really wanted to.
The question is like, who wants to sit there for spend your life doing that?
If you're an anime fan, man,
but how do you have enough time?
My sister and her boyfriend did it. I think.
But catching up,
I think, yeah. I think they started from one all the way to catching up to everything up to now. I want to say a year and a half.
You can't watch anything else. That's all.
Yeah, no, I don't think they did. So, yeah.
You watched the news today? Nope.
What, One Piece? Question: do you think the representation of Rhino and Craven the Hunter will be better or worse than Amazing Spider-Man? It looks like
it's going to be Craven, so it'll be awful.
So a man that transforms into a big rhino or a mech suit rhino, which one's worse?
Yes.
Exactly.
The answer is yes, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna save this one, Jason, so when we talk about it, I'm gonna bring that up so I know. Then Cleve's in the house. And then he said, if you do a Death Note review, sign me in, please. Love that anime show. Yeah. Maybe do like an anime corner. There'd be wait, what happened? Oh yeah, sorry. Max streaming service will expand to international countries. China, maybe. That's about it.
I don't
Even
know.
then,
Europe. Europe. I can see Max doing Europe.
Yeah. If Gears of War is 3 hours, I'll watch it. Maybe.
I don't know, man. 3 hours is just too much. I don't know if I can do it.
It is.
You have to have a great storyline to be able to keep me for 3 hours.
Grizzly wants to know the nun.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't want. Well, you talking about you see something sneak up at me and grab me and choke me, but I can't punch it in the face. No, I don't need none of that. Nothing. And you know how tall she is? I'm not working or worry about no ghost that look at me in the eye. I am 6'5". If she's looking me in the eye, this is a problem. I was looking up the other day. Do you know less than 10% of the world is taller than 6'1"? If the nun is 6'5" and is a ghost, I'm out.
Is that how tall she is in the movie?
She was just floating? So tall. She was so tall because like the little nun was like there. She grabbed her by the throat and picked her up, but to put her in her eye level, but she was like off the floor by 8 inches. So I'm like, she must be looking her in the eye, like look at me in the eye. That would be the scariest thing in the world. Nope, I'm not doing it. Nope, lost me.
Yeah. Then it said your wife must have seen Barbarian, dope movie.
Yeah, Barbarian is awesome.
All of it.
Yeah, Barbarian was wild. I have not seen it yet. Barbarian is a really good horror film. That's all I heard, man. I can't. My girlfriend's not a big horror film fan, so I usually gotta watch that shit alone, which kind of sucks because I'd rather watch movies with, going to the theater with somebody. But horror movies, I learned to watch by myself at this point. So,
I bet you wouldn't want to watch a horror movie in the basement with the lights off. I usually like try to get people to play what's that game? Resident Evil Nemesis in the basement with the lights out, all alone in the house, no one else there. I am 38 years old and still won't do it. You start hearing things. What was that?
Yeah, I did that once when I was a kid. Everyone went out and I was home alone. I'm like, ooh, I got to play my video game on the big screen. Horrible idea.
Yeah. And all of a sudden it starts raining. Like, how's it raining? In the storm, you look outside, there's a Nemesis guy looking at you. Nope.
Have you seen the first Slam Dunk dope movie? It's made by the same guy who made the manga Slam Dunk back in the day. I have not seen it. I heard it was good.
I've heard great things, but yeah, I will be checking it out. So I will come back on Thursday with a answer for you.
Man, the more we talk about anime, the more I'm like, we need to do an anime corner, like just like a video that comes out, like even if it's recorded, not even live, and just bring up like anime and do like a 15-minute review of whatever anime.
This week at anime, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
It would definitely motivate me to watch more anime. I don't watch a whole lot of it.
There's a lot of good classics. There's a lot of good new things. Yeah, it was just in the US. Yeah, I saw it on my AMC app to get the tickets, but I was gonna like, but now I started hearing stuff about it, and I don't know if it's still in theaters around me. But do you like anime? I'll ask in the viewer Drew, because I got your channel as shout out during one of my anime lives. There you go. Check that out.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jason. That's
yeah,
cool.
Everyone's supporting each other.
Exactly. It's a community. This is what we do.
Oh, the first Slam Dunk is the 5th highest box office anime of all time. Wow. Okay. You expect that from like Demon Slayer kind of thing or Dragon Ball, but like Slam Dunk.
I would say I thought it would be Dragon Ball Brody or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's top 5 all time.
Yeah, all time.
So I wonder what's on the list. I would love to know what else is on that list.
Yeah, I know Demon Slayer broke a bunch of records, and then there's some other stuff. Yeah, but yeah, everyone's saying Dream Magazine or Magazine Dreams is real. I'm actually looking forward to it. Yeah, it's December 8th theaters. Yeah, so dang, okay. Yeah. Let's see. And then viewers I haven't watched much anime. But I will start on that. I have seen Dragon Ball Evolution. That is the worst way to start an anime run. The Anime Evolution was horrible. Again, that's what happens when you try to ground an anime. Don't do it. It has to be crazy. It has to be bonkers. It has to be off the walls. Yeah.
Okay, I have the answers to these highest grossing anime.
Yeah, I want to hear that real quick.
All right, this is not gonna take a long time. Real quick, first one, Demon Slayer the movie, $507 million. Second, Spirited Away, which I did not think about. Spirited would be up there, $395.6 million.
They just did a whole Studio Ghibli re-release this past summer for AMC. So
that makes so much sense. It's probably to get people in it still. The third one I've never heard of. Maybe you have. Your Name. Japanese. I've not, don't know that one, but it's $382.2 billion.
Oh yeah, that's one that came out. That's the one that came out recently, but it was called something else. Yeah. Okay. I think I know which one.
Number 4, Suzumi, 322.5. Supernatural stuff, so I know about that. The first Slam Dunk is number 5 at $258.6 million. So it's the 5th highest grossing anime.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah,
real quick,
came out this year too. That's
number 6, One Piece film Red, 246.6 million. 7, Howl's Moving Castle, 237.5.
That's a classic. Actually,
Ponyo. That's
Ponyo again.
204.8. Yep.
Love it.
So I mean,
I'm surprised. My neighbor Totoro is not on that list. It's got to be top 10, right? I mean, that's no, really.
Jujutsu Kaisen is 196.3. That's 9. And Worthing with You, $193 million. That's 10.
Wow. I mean, I love Ponyo, but I would have thought My Neighbor Totoro would have been higher than Ponyo. Just because, I mean, you see this character right here that I'm pointing at. You see him everywhere. Like,
Yep.
and they make references of everywhere. But also, Ponyo was like the Little Mermaid, you know? So, yeah, I get it. And we watched Ponyo the other day. See it.
I see it all the time.
Yeah, oh, it's awesome. I love all the Studio Ghibli. I want a whole box set. I don't know if they have one. I want a box set of all the Studio Ghibli.
You literally can get it for. It's going to be half price books where you're going to look for.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a box set. I know they sell them all
individually. All right, sorry for derailing us. I know the comments.
Are you going to see Book of Clarence? I kind of want to. It looks really good.
Yeah,
I probably will.
It looks interesting. And then Lakeith Stanfield is in it, so you know he's such a great actor. I think he's being in this new Haunted Mansion kind of fucked up his reputation a little bit. Although I thought he was great in it.
No, I thought he was great.
He was great in it. You know, I thought the movie was a lot of fun too. But people hated it, which really sucks because I had a fun time with it.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Yeah, exactly. See. And then Ken said, see for yourself, said, I like Prometheus and Covenant, not love, just like.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I watch it every so often if it comes out, especially Prometheus. Covenant, maybe not so much, but yeah, there you go. That's probably why I like it, because it had good practical effects. That's about it. Yeah, it looked cool. The alien. Do you remember VR Troopers? Hell yeah. VR Troopers
We are.
All those 90s Japanese like imported shows, they were all awesome. I think it was definitely the marketing, because like we need 8-year-olds to like it. I was like,
oh, and it was like, what do I watch after this? After Power Rangers and what was after that? I can't remember right now.
It was Power Rangers, VR Troopers.
I remember.
Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Big Bad Beetleborgs, yeah.
Yeah, and there's the other ones. There was like, there was one where they were like magical Irish.
Yeah, the Mystic Knights of Tirnanog.
Yes. I remember that one. Knights of King Arthur, where like the football players go back in time and pretend to be King Arthur because the real King Arthur got kidnapped. So like the football player team of the Knights with the quarterback was Arthur. It was like they had to go back and they had magic suits and shit. I remember that. But like,
I have no idea what you're talking about. That one.
I had that on my Plex, man. That was awesome. You don't remember that one?
No, I am the king of just random stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man. I watched way too much TV.
Yeah, there were a lot of interesting Power Rangers kind of knockoffs that were coming out over those several years. Do you remember Los Luchadores? It came on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. The Flea.
Oh my god.
Right, was that it? No, that was that it? No, that was something else.
No, so Los Luchadores would be what's the character?
I don't remember which one. Because I remember there was a cartoon Mucha Lucha. Yeah.
Lucha, yes. Mucha
That's
Lucha.
what I was thinking about. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right. Yeah, King Arthur and the Knights of Justice.
Mm-hmm.
What year was that? 1993.
Yeah.
2 seasons, 26 episodes. That's it.
I was still watching Eureka's Castle, I guess.
Yeah. He meant to say Dragon Ball Z. There you go. Yeah, that's way better. Don't watch
Dragon Ball Evolution, and no one wants to watch that.
Dragon Ball Z
it's not even the right creator. Well, you don't have the main creator. You just stay away from that.
It's all whitewashed.
Yeah, it's awful.
It was bad. It was bad. Real quick, what's your favorite saga in Dragon Ball Z? I don't know if you guys watched it like that.
I didn't watch enough Dragon Ball Z to have one.
No.
Super.
Super came after Z.
Yeah.
But you're talking about like the Cell Saga, you got the Android Saga, the Vegeta Saga, the Saiyan Saga.
Oh my god. Saiyan Saga.
Saiyan Saga was like early on. Cell Saga's up there. I
Yeah.
really like the Majin Buu Saga. I thought that was really good, the Buu Saga. But the Cell Saga has got to be one of the coolest. Because when Goku starts training Gohan in the chamber, and then he tells him, and like he tells his dad, he goes, "Stop being a bitch and really bring it to me." I was like, oh. And fucking Goku almost kills his fucking son. Like he's like, "Hey, you wanted me to like kick your ass?" Because he told me,
he said, "You deserve this."
No, like because he told him, he goes, "Oh, Piccolo said, you know, you can never train me because you're always gonna be soft on me." So he basically like, "Stop being a bitch and come at me." And he's like, "Okay, man." He went after Gohan and a kid. He's like 8-10-year-old, like just Maya beating his ass. Is like, damn. And he finally,
this is for not cleaning your room.
The Buu Saga circles forever. The Buu Saga did go in circles forever. Yeah. But yeah,
you know what I think about? I like the Frieza saga. I do like the Frieza saga.
Frieza Saga. Movie time minute. What is up?
Hey, what's up, movie time minute? I'm glad we you did your thing, man. You getting those subscribers up.
Zach and Tex told me to say what's up for spoiler. Tell him what's up. You can come over here and say it, man.
I know. No, we don't accept that. He needs to come in with himself and tell us, say what's up.
Yeah.
Care, you need to work. I need to sleep. We don't sleep.
One Piece is good, I suppose, if you can somehow erase the dope manga from your mind. I never read the manga or read or watched the cartoon, so I mean I really enjoyed it. But my sister, she's watched all the cartoon and loved the show, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But One Piece is the only thing that has #1 book, #1 cartoon, and now #1 live action. Like it's the only one that's ever able to tackle all three.
Well, that's easy because it's not live action. Anime doesn't work usually.
Yeah. Was it Oscar Mayer Wiener movie for the third time?
Yes.
I saw the picture.
I saw the picture too. I was thinking about it the whole time. I was like, man,
he had such a big smile on. It is cool. You cannot laugh if you're next to the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Like, this is real? Is this really? Am I being punked? Where's Ashton?
Yeah, I seen that on the expressway once. That was the only time. I think I have a picture of like at the expressway, like a horrible picture. Yeah, ratings of Rotten Tomatoes are slightly, but are seriously legit. Okay. But, cool. I think it's it. Then everyone else talking about. I brought up Dragon Ball Z, so Piccolo's better dead than Goku. You're not wrong, man. At least for Gohan, I think he was a better dad for Gohan than Goku was. Goten, I think he was a little bit more cooler for Goten. Also, his mom kind of took over. You go, no, he has to, which I never got. Why did Chi always was like, he has to learn and learn books? I was like, motherfucker,
for what?
Galaxies. Like, who gives a shit if he knows how to do math? The dude can turn into a god. Like, what are we talking about here? It's like, dude, that was one thing. Always like,
I was like, why can't the guy do long division? I don't understand. You should be able to do. I mean, if you're that go to Super Saiyan, you should be able to do long division. I'm just saying, or you should scare somebody into doing your long division for you. That's all I'm saying.
But I liked how they kind of in the beginning of Super, Gohan hasn't been keeping up with his training because he went more academic stuff and did college and teaching and all that shit, and literally learning almost killed him because he wasn't training. So when he went to go fight and save the world, he almost got his ass kicked and almost died again. You know, it was like, so yeah, it was like,
what's the moral of that story? School's bad for you.
School's bad for you. If you're saying,
oh my goodness,
when you have to choose between learning math or saving the galaxy, like, one's more important than the other. So I always laugh when Chi lost her mind. It's like, he needs to learn school stuff. It's like,
it's like Should I go to college or make billions of dollars? If it's either or, how about I just go make the billions of dollars?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Netflix shows everything I wanted from live action. Yeah, I'll talk about it. No, hopefully these guys. I'm done with it. Hopefully they finish it sometime this week.
I'll probably be done Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, I'll be finished with it this week.
Yeah, so hopefully Thursday we'll talk about Ahsoka and then One Piece. Yeah, hopefully we'll do that. One Piece, 516.6 million copies sold.
Damn, that's a crazy number.
Isn't it? It's still going though, right? I believe they're still making the manga and the cartoon and the anime. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Everyone's loving One Piece, man. I haven't heard too many people really knock it. So, yeah. He said, see, that's why I made a film with Brandon, because it's no stomping him. That film, you know, we need to review that one.
Oh, the movie? We've been talking about that for a while.
I know.
I'd be all for it.
Yeah. We gotta bring that.
I would love to do that live.
That was a great experience, by the way, Brandon.
Yeah, super jealous, man. Like that's
the cool thing is we have the people that made the movies, so we could actually do a watch along and show the movie with us three on the screen.
Yeah. That'd be sweet. I'm super jealous because I didn't get into. I was always a fan of movies and content, but I never was big into content creating myself until like recently, mostly with this, you know. But one of my friends, he went to the Art Institute. He was good at Photoshop. He was good at editing. Like he did all that stuff while we were in elementary school. So you're talking about in the 90s, you know. And I was like, oh man, I wish I had the passion for this stuff now that I did back then, because I was like, me and him could have made a bunch of like cool shit. Like he made cool stuff, like little claymation, little things, little shorts, you know. So yeah. So you guys actually made, you know, like a movie kind of thing. That's awesome. Yeah. So you said you reached one in 84 countries. Damn. Because last time you said 50, so he's saying Jorge's saying 84 now.
It said over 50, so that's why it's nuts.
Yeah. But cool. All right.
I almost was gonna ask you guys, One Piece or Naruto?
I haven't watched the One Piece anime, so I know they're so crazy far ahead, and I'm really curious to know what this Gear 5 shit is going on. Like I'm really curious about it. Naruto, I watched majority of it. You know, I'm not watching Boruto, which is his son.
I was like, Naruto, like there's so much stuff still. You're talking about series, how many episodes of that is like?
Yeah. I mean, Naruto I kept up with. Well, Naruto Shippuden, the middle age one, because there's the kid one, and then now he's a dad. But the I can't compare the two, you know, because I only watched one. You know,
that means so. I'm hearing from what I'm seeing is that Naruto. If you loved it, people, that's it. That's your thing, right? But everyone else is saying One Piece is better. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard. Well, like here you go. Super Stuff says Naruto. Sure. And then Horror Geek saying One Piece over Naruto, and then they said Naruto peaked at the
tuning exams.
Tuning exams.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
My only problem is so much filler in Naruto.
I mean, that's
so
all I love Naruto. But yeah. You know, they're both fighting ones, but
it's like, what's your favorite kid?
Yeah. I always see like all these fighting ones always kind of have inspiration from Dragon Ball. You know, like
but everything
get up. He doesn't know how to stop. And, yeah, you know, especially the fighting kind of ones. But yeah, I skipped all the filler. Yeah. There's a way to watch One Piece where you can skip the filler. Like if you look up like One Piece, you know, like how to watch it or something like that. Yeah. You know, but even like Dragon Ball Z had a lot of filler. Super. That's one thing. Super did not have a lot of filler. Like it was just like, here's a tournament, or here's we all fight Frieza. Now we're fighting a god. Now it's a tournament. Here's another tournament. It's like, and we're done. I was like, nice. It was like all is kicking ass. So
well, that's what the thing everyone cares about. So
yeah, exactly. Especially with a Dragon Ball, show. One Piece or world building is amazing. I legit love the crew members of One Piece. If they're anything like they are in the show, I love the characters in the show. I'm like all the members of the crew was awesome.
Oh wow!
What is it? Who has more episodes? One Piece or Simpsons? One Piece. Simpsons is awesome.
Have
I'm sure they got like
maybe 1,000 to. I'm gonna guess Simpsons might have more than that, but I still think One Piece has more.
I see. Because like you're able to make like 60 episodes for one season, for like something like One Piece.
Yeah, but they've been doing it for so many years. That's why. As
it says total Simpsons episodes 750.
That's it.
As of May 21st, 2023, 750. Okay, guess how much One Piece has?
I'm going to guess 1,300.
So it's saying here 1,071.
Wow.
As of September 3rd, 2023, this is Wikipedia. 1,074 episodes of One Piece have aired. And it's currently on its 12th season.
I mean, Simpsons are on 35 seasons.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
35. Good Lord.
That makes it real old. Super did my boy Yamcha dirty.
Yamcha, yeah.
They always do Yamcha dirty. Who likes Yamcha? Get out of here. You like Yamcha. That's like saying, like, I'm a Krillin fan. No, you not. No one likes Krillin. Krillin is the test dummy. Like, you have to die so you make Goku angry.
You go ahead, do it.
Yeah. I'm 44 since the 6th grade. Yeah. Yeah. I think I was younger than that, but yeah.
I remember Simpsons coming on when I was in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about the same. Multiple One Piece arcs have hit me in the feels. Like I need the live action to reach Water 7. Yeah, I don't even know what Water 7 is. Yeah, I can't. That's why, like, it's smart that they're doing it now because they have time to catch up, and yeah, so they should be fine. They're not going to catch up to the content in a while. Sporty Kings and Chaz from Jason. He goes, choose two: One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, or DBZ.
Y'all two answer first because I know exactly what I want to say.
Have you watched any of those, Brandon?
I've watched a couple episodes of Naruto as well as Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Okay.
I was never really into Bleach.
That's another 1,000 episodes.
Yeah. Like I said, I could stand to step up my anime game.
Bleach has 366 episodes? You had more than that. I fell off on Bleach. I just got not bored of it, but I just fell off for whatever reason. Naruto is definitely on my list, and Dragon Ball is on my list. But I haven't watched any One Piece yet, though, besides the live action.
Dragon Ball Z is like the OG. It's like, who's your favorite music artist? I say Michael Jackson. He made Thriller. It doesn't matter. Dragon Ball Z is there. Like that's on the list. It's almost the list. And then it's like who you adding to that. Some people like Bleach for the world building and for the action that it does. Some people like One Piece for all that crazy stuff. But Naruto is gonna be for me. I'm gonna go Naruto and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Like I said, One Piece I can't really judge because all I've seen was the live action. But if the live action is anything like the anime, I think I'm really gonna stuff. But like I said, that's almost 1,100 episodes. And then Jason said, for me, it's Bleach and DBZ. Okay. And then Jorge said, One Piece and Dragon Ball Z. If it includes the OG Dragon Ball. Yeah, I would say Dragon Ball in general. Because like same thing with Naruto. Like I like Naruto Shippuden more than I like the original Naruto. Dude, I like Dragon Ball Z more than I like Dragon Ball. But also I like Super a lot too. So I would put the whole Dragon Ball.
The whole thing in there, all
same with Naruto.
Now you're at 1,200 episodes and whatever.
Yeah. And see for yourself. So I started and stopped Bleach quite a few times. Yeah, same. Never makes it past the first few episodes. Yeah,
it's hard. Yeah. It's hard for you to get into it. It really is.
See, so Jorge said Bleach is the same arc multiple times in different font. So that might be why I just fell off. It's just
I've seen this before.
Yeah. The character designs are amazing though. Yeah, Bleach is a very pretty looking anime. Yeah, and then Jay said, the first arc was not the best, but the first arc, oh my god, it becomes gem. And now the new arc are just pure gold. Yeah. Movie time, man. He goes, didn't expect the Yamcha hate. I always felt like if I were in the show myself, I'll be him. So always relate to that. Okay.
It's like someone saying in Star Trek, I was related to the guy in the red shirt because that's who I would be if I was in space. Like,
yeah.
You know what's going to happen to you. You already know. You're not making it to the end of the episode.
Yeah,
it's just what it is.
Was Yamcha even in the Super?
I feel like he was.
He probably was. I just don't remember him. Oh, yeah. I think he was in the beginning, like in the resurrection part of it. So, but that's he's but Yamcha, yeah, he was, with the god spirits too. Okay, yeah, they always do Yamcha and stuff. One Piece is straight best-selling manga of the world. Yep. Yamcha is in Super and won the baseball episode. That's right.
Yes,
baseball episode.
He did.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Good call, Jorge.
Yeah,
that's a good call.
Yeah. And Super. So he is. He has to be part of the tournament. They tell him no, if I remember correctly. Something like that too. Yeah.
Like no, Kenny.
Because I think they had to pick the top. I forgot how many fighters. Like the world's strongest, like 6 or 5 fighters or something like that. And or the universe's strongest fighters, and they didn't even bother. And something like, I think he's like, "Oh, what about me?" And they kind of like, "What about you?" So like along those lines or something like that. But I mean, the crater with Yamcha like curled up in it because he died is like that's classic. Like that's a meme at this point. It's just you see it all the time. Yeah. All right.
Let's
I don't know if I
get
can
into our thing, guys. We gotta get into this review.
Yep. So now we're gonna get into those two. All right. Let me know when you get the thing up.
I already had it up.
All right.
But hold on, I just want to do this real quick.
Hey, you've seen, or because you guys were talking about it in chat. Equalizer 3.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is it better?
It's classic.
Oh man, that's fun.
I got the Is there a Funko Pop? I want it. I want it so bad. I got the dead Funko of Yamcha. Always gets a laugh when somebody sees it. Oh my god, man! You need to post that on Instagram or like something. I want to see that. I gotta see that one. That's hilarious, yo. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's get into this Equalizer. So,
let's go, Denzel.
All right, cool. Let's go. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kareem. We're with Brandman Brandon over there, and Brian the Grizzly, and we are going to talk about the new movie over the weekend with the man, the legend, Denzel Washington. Equalizer 3 just came out. So we're going to get into our ratings at the end. We're going to get to some of the bad stuff and some of the good stuff. Before we do that, Brian's got a quick breakdown of what this movie's about.
All right. Robert McCall, Denzel Washington, a man of mysterious origin who believes he has been put the past behind him, dedicates himself to creating a quiet new life. However, when he meets Terry, a teenager who that's the first originator. This is the first one. Yeah. I'm like, no, that's not it. I've seen this one. I've been here. Do this one more time. All right, there you go. Since giving up his life as a government assassin, Robert McCall finds solace in serving justice on the behalf of the oppressed. Now living in southern Italy, he soon discovers his new friends are under the control of a local crime boss. As events turn deadly, McCall becomes their protector by taking on the entire mafia. That's what he did. He literally took on all the mafia.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah. He didn't sweat not one time. I don't know if y'all know about Southern Italy. It's hot. He's not sweating not one time. He's like, cool. Funny. It's just like the old man that always has a handkerchief. Ready to go.
Oh, there was a part he was like wiping his head down, but it was rainy. It wasn't because
it was raining.
It
Exactly.
was different. So we're gonna start off with some of the good stuff that we liked about this movie. Brandon, what you got?
Well, I think the one thing that goes without saying is you can always count on Denzel to bring his A game, and it was no different here. I thought that it really hit the ground running. I really liked the opening scene. I liked where they went with the character of McCall. This, it was very much, this was touted as the final chapter. They made that pretty apparent throughout. I liked the change of scenery. It was something that was kind of unexpected when I heard they were making a third movie. From them going it.
It was beautiful though. It really was beautiful.
Going to Italy was a pretty cool idea, I thought, and I liked some of the supporting characters. I liked some more. I liked that it was a little more smaller and to an extent more subtle than than the first two. So those were probably my favorite things about it.
Yeah. Okay. Brian, what you got?
I love the beginning with with Denzel, with Robert McCall thinking he's cool. He's trying not to kill kids because that's not what he's about. And the kid's the one who shoots him in the chest. That's awesome. It's like, don't trust those kids. Like he had a shotgun and he held it real good. Like he knew exactly what he was doing. He aimed and then somehow he's able to get all the way back across the river, like across the Mediterranean Sea to where he was going and drive up the hill. Like it just stops driving like halfway through. I'm like, dude, how did you do that? That was ridiculous. So that's the first thing. I liked a lot of the people there were the secondary characters like Enzo and Angelo and what's her name? Amina. Like all those people were really cool, and seeing him being able to settle in a different type of area was so cool. And them warming up to him and Denzel still being able to pull Amina. I was like, dude, like how? But then he just like, I got that Denzel smile and I got this. I'm gonna start folding my napkin 4 times and see how that works. Like the game he had was amazing, and he's not like I've seen old men beat up younger guys before, but like Steven Seagal, Like, it's always like, he's being a dick doing all this stuff. Denzel is doing it. He's being nice about it. He's like, shoot him in the face. But it was so graphic. This is more graphic than I've ever seen an Equalizer before. Like, I've seen, like, you literally see the knife pop out of his chest. You literally see the eyeball. You see the
gun
hatchet inside the brain. You see the brain oozing out. It is so ridiculous, the stuff that he was doing. It was nuts. And I enjoyed all of it. I enjoyed the world that was there. So, and then of course, the Denzel and Dakota Fanning together reunion just brings so many great feelings, and I thought that was awesome. So yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, even the way they tied her into it all was pretty awesome too.
Yeah,
because you would have to watch number 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
but they didn't tell you that to the end.
Yeah,
which is really cool. Like, why does he care so much? Oh, she would basically be his goddaughter if it was anything else. If his mother could tell about this secret assassin who loves everything about him.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So right off the bat, like you guys said, that intro scene was awesome. It's like the best way to show an action film without showing the action. Like, I just thought it was really interesting because like it's just all these bodies and bloody bodies everywhere, and then it gets to him just wiping his hands off, in some room with a gun pointing to his head, and I was just like, oh, that's really like.
Did he say he whispered like too close? He just whispered it like he already knew.
Yeah, something like that. But I remember like him telling me, he goes, oh, this man on my left, like his fingers, blah blah blah. So the 2 guys on my right, they're already dead. I was like,
yeah.
What? And then as soon as he said that, he's like, you got 7 seconds, and then boom, 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 and I was like, what? And then the whole freaking gun through the eyeball thing, and then
he's looking through the hole, like still shooting through.
Man, that was like, I think it's really good because obviously Denzel's a little bit older, so he and probably he's obviously like one of the greatest actors ever. So he's like, the John Wick without me falling down, 100 million stairs, and they're like, got it, So they gave him all the.
If it wasn't for the kid, he wouldn't have had a scratch on him. If it wasn't for the kid, nothing else would have happened.
But I mean, it just shows how this character is. Robert McCall, what his name is. How he is just like he didn't even. He's like, oh, I let him go free, so yeah, he's good. But then he turns around and gets shot in the back. But it's also kind of like goes to the story is where he's like, I wasn't even supposed to be here, but I'm here now, and I really like this place, so leave it alone.
And he gives them warnings. He's like, look, fine, happenstance, you guys would have been good. I would never have been here. You guys could continue your little enterprise, and everything would have been okay. Unfortunately for you, I am here.
And I like it. That's what he said. I like it here.
I don't like what you're doing to my new friends, and I'm trying to give you beep. This many seconds.
Yeah. It's just that scene
in the dinner
after some stuff. The dinner scene was the best because the guys come in and still harass somebody that they've been harassing, a villager, and then it cuts over to Denzel, and he's just sitting there, got his the crooked lip, got the crooked lip, and just dead eye staring. I'm like, oh shit, man, because like that's I don't know, like being a badass without like overdoing the action, I thought was the perfect way to do something like this. Not only for Denzel, but for this character and for the movie. It just made sense because when he did the action, it was some of the best action like I've seen on screen in a while. Like, like one of my favorite parts is at the very, very end. Spoiler if you haven't watched it yet. He the Don or whatever, the Mafia King guy, and when he does stuff to him and he like lets him out and he just follows him. That's the most menacing thing ever.
So cold. I was like, you just Jason him, bro. He's running around and
he's crawling and dragging himself.
He told him you have 7 minutes left to live, basically, and let him just go. He just followed him all around like that.
And it just he's in a trench coat, and it just felt like like he was death at that point, you know. And I love that metaphor of it. It was rainy and he's freaking out. He gets hit by a car and it's like, what's gonna kill this guy? And then finally, like, and he just follows him. He doesn't do anything, doesn't stop anybody. It just follows him. And it reminded me of like death. You know, like if he had a sickle walking around, like makes sense. You know, because he's literally following him, waiting to die. And it was
like sweet
menacing.
justice though, because he
oh,
died off his own drug.
Yeah.
The drug that you introduced, you're gonna die from that. And I'm not gonna be the one who kills you. I killed everybody else. I'm not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You died for your own thing.
Yeah. Didn't he say that? He goes, you have 7 minutes and you have 7 minutes to figure out if the drug is going to kill you or if the blood is going to kill you. And the blood is like from whatever he did to him.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. But
something to that effect, yeah.
Yeah, right. So, but yeah, just the following and the menacing. That was just it was so scary because everything's dark and he's in the shadows. And oh man, that was hands down one of my favorites. Oh man.
Yeah, stop what we're doing.
We got a super chat, $4.99.
Holy shit, that is crazy good.
That was gonna be
Bonkers.
I forgot about that. Oh, appreciate the donation through the
Thank
super
you.
chat. So yeah, movie time minute. Said all jokes aside, I love watching you guys. Keep up the great work. You guys are inspiration to I know at least a few of us here. Man, no, like man, that's gonna make me cry a little bit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
honestly, you guys, it's a community that we're trying to build. That's the type of thing that we really, really want.
Absolutely.
Just giving you guys a platform too, and for us to have something to talk to you guys about, and just having a great time. Between us and Zach and See For Yourself, and I hope, just everybody, just love all you guys coming in and and just talking and us having this conversation. So I really appreciate you guys even coming in and let's having these conversations. So yeah.
So
that's part of my day.
Yeah, we appreciate all you guys. Like I love coming here and talking, amongst the three of us about something, and then chat with you guys. And it's definitely a great community, and it showed in Zach's chat the other day.
Oh, that was so fun.
It was such a fun time, and I want to see that on everyone. I want to see Jason do it. See For Yourself, movie time in. I want to see like all you guys like have streams like that where it was so much fun for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we should build each other up and be there for each other. So that's why I think that was so cool.
So, the inspiration is you guys is for us too. Like you guys making these videos. See For Yourself, amazing edits, like amazing edits, amazing videos. Movie time minute. If you haven't followed him, go check out movie time minute. Cineview.
I love all of you guys. Preston when he's in here.
So if we're inspiration to you guys are definitely inspiration for all of us. And
absolutely,
and motivation too. So thank you, Movie Time Minute. Appreciate it. Go check him out. Anybody watching live right now, go check him out. He's I believe you're part of the the movie tubers, right? I think it's Movie Time Minute, Screen Zen, Ken, See For Yourself, and I don't know who that fourth person is. Is it Zach or is it Jason? I could be wrong. I got to double check that. But but all those guys are great. Love you guys. So appreciate it. Oh man, thank you. Yeah, for real. Whenever anybody donates, I love it. But here you go. One more. I don't know. I don't know which one to do. Oh, here you go.
Yes!
There you go. Staring at my phone screaming.
I was actually randomly thinking about that animated version of Street Fighter last week and found the series on it's actually on YouTube. That was an interesting series. It was essentially G.I. Joe with Street Fighter characters, basically.
Is that the one where Cammy gets her ass kicked naked?
Oh my god!
No,
that's not.
No.
Okay.
No, this was the one that used to come on USA.
Yes.
I
remember. Holy crap! Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically G.I. Joe reskinned as with Street Fighter characters.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what Street Fighter is?
Basically.
Yeah. They're movie tubers. Yeah, whenever I see it, I was like, oh, that's great. Like seeing all you guys come together and like, doing your individual things and then coming together and doing
And do
like
it together.
group thing. I love seeing that kind of stuff.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, go check out all the movie tubers. But
All right,
cool.
let's do the bad for this part for the Equalizer 3.
Yeah, who wants to Brandon? Have you start off?
There were parts where it dragged kind of here and there. I think after the opening sequence, maybe after the it seemed like every 10, 15 minutes of the movie, it just kind of dragged from time to time. It just kind of, just some of the plot, it just kind of felt like, you were kind of like waiting for something to happen, and I think even the movie itself, if this makes sense, was waiting for something to happen at times. So just kind of some of the pacing was a little off to me from time to time. The Dakota Fanning character was fine, but I think that her superior, or like the additional officer, I think like the character that David Denman played, he just seemed kind of to be like an obligatory character who was investigating this stuff too. I understand why you would need a character like that, but at the same time, he was such a non-presence that you could kind of cut his scenes and not really miss anything. I think that like, it kind of did an injustice to the character of McCall, because he just seemed kind of so pretty passive throughout the movie. Like he would.
But that makes sense in his character development.
Wait, hang on, and just kind of waiting for something to kind of happen, which kind of goes hand in hand with what I was saying a couple seconds ago. But at the same time, I do kind of get why they were trying to go for that, because he was trying to live a peaceful life at this point in time. So I kind of got it, but at the same time, it kind of dragged. It kind of made the movie drag from time to time.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd say those are mine.
Okay.
Brian.
Honestly, my only complaint would be that wash, rinse, repeat. In a different setting. That's my only really complaint. I mean, I know it's not even a complaint, because no matter what, I enjoyed it. I like what's going on. I like the whole watching cycle. I liked it. I understand. I understood it. I understand that he's the best assassin of all time. Like, he's it. He's so cold that like he's killed and seen everything that could be in front of him. He's trying to. I think that the thing that stuck with me in this movie was the idea was when Enzo, the doctor, asked him, "Are you a good man or a bad man?" And no matter he was going through, he just got shot. He's being patched up. He says, "I don't know." And then Enzo tells him later, like, anyone who says "I don't know" is a good man that's trying to always be better. And I thought that was the whole point of the movie, that he doesn't go out there searching for these things, but when he's there, he can't help but be there in the moment and take care of the things that he sees in the moment. I mean, the whole point of him even being there was to get someone else's life savings, to give back. So that I just, that's who he is as a character. So that's why I don't mind it, the wash, rinse, repeat, but it still is wash, rinse, repeat, no matter what it is. I mean, that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same story over and over again with different characters in it.
Yeah,
that's just what it. But I guess it's his life, and the way that Fuqua kind of talks about it. So this is just his life. This is what it is. So I mean, and people are going to go watch it because he could do Equalizer 4, and I'll be there with my ticket like this, even though Denzel said he doesn't really want to do it. So I will do it though. I will be there with my ticket still ready to go.
Yeah. I hope this is the end of it, because it is, I do agree with that. So it's just the same thing rehashed, different location. But the location was awesome. It fit the story, but it is very, very repetitive, And I kind of agree with Brandon too. There were times when they were trying to push the story forward that it got not boring, but just kind of like, okay, like I want to see him kill again. Like I want to see something else happen. So it didn't ruin the movie, and it's also a nitpick, definitely a nitpick. It's not like a horrible thing, but the parts that were like they were trying to like set up a little twist, with what's her name at the end, and stuff like that. It was like, let's go. Like I get it. Okay, yeah. Bad guys. Let's kill them. It's like,
but you can't go
you
much
can't-
faster because it was already only an hour and 49 minutes.
yeah. No,
It's not
agree.
like it was a lot of stuff that they were sitting there waiting. We're like waiting. It wasn't really waiting that much, guys. It was only for an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah. It was just like the whole church scene, like when he ran up to the hill, that whole thing. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Unnecessary almost.
A little unnecessary. That could have been a phone call. Literally a 30-second scene in between something. But like I said, it's also a nitpick. But there were parts where I was like, when is he gonna kill somebody again? I want to see a dead body again. Like, let's kill some more. But yeah.
As
So,
much as
it was
I
a
enjoy
nitpick.
the Dakota Denzel like reunion, I know Brandon said about David Denman. I almost feel like Dakota Fanning's entire character was not needed at all. Like it was only there to try to put a lot. That's why I thought like maybe it'll be another movie. But Denzel said he doesn't want to do this anymore. It's too much action. He's 68 years old. But she was unnecessary in the entire story.
Yeah.
I mean, besides her getting blown up, nothing else happened with her. There's nothing. And she was his delivery system to getting the other guy his money. That is it.
Yeah. But you could have easily found a different reason or how that could have happened. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That whole scene, the whole storyline with her was just kind of like you could have got the CIA involved and just had it be what's his name, David Denman. You could have had it been just him. You didn't have to have him and Dakota Fanning together.
Well,
it's also a nitpick.
Those two characters could have been one, and then, you know what? And then it would have been really cool if David Denman was there to find out he was working for the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just Denzel gets the mafia; it's Denzel gets the mafia and the CIA.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Which that would have been cool, but also I think that could have set up another one. So if you don't want to set up another one, then you just let the bad guys be the bad guys, and then you beat the bad guys, you win, the game's over, and he's happy. And I think the way it ended was good. I would not say, I don't want to say lackluster because it really wasn't lackluster. It was just like slowly faded, and you're like, okay, now we're done. It went from this peak stuff of him being death in the alley streets, like this slowly following a guy to like, and here's my black book and I'm done. And it's just like a very slow fade out, with it. It seemed kind of fitting for the character, but it also was like, I don't know. I don't think I wanted like a Blaze of Glory type of thing where like he goes in and gets shot up, but he kills everybody. I don't think that would have been good. But yeah,
but he wouldn't. But McCall wouldn't have killed.
He would have never done that.
He would have figured out a way to get everyone outside and kill them individually.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what we did. So yeah, so like but the ending was just like it just happened. It didn't feel like a triumphant ending. Like it was a good ending, but it wasn't like a good like damn, that was a good ending. But everything else makes up for it. But yeah, that's about it for me. Not like I said, they're all nitpicks. They're nothing that I hated. Just like some stuff where I'm like, definitely the rinse and repeat. For Equalizer. All three of them, and then there's some downtimes where you're like, okay, I want to see guns through eyeballs again. Like, do that again. Let's Dakota Fanning more bloody blown up heads.
I love the idea of him in the town and understanding, why he's falling in love with this town and being in Sicily and just seeing those things. I love that. And him with Amina, him with the Dr. Enzo, understanding Angelo and the family aspect. aspect of it, all of that meant a lot to me. And he was trying his best to not be the guy to go kill everybody else. He was trying, and you see him trying. I enjoyed that part of it, but there are other parts where, like as I said, with the Dakota Fanning thing, the having to add that into trying to make them all fit, all the movies fit. I understand. I understand that not needing to be there.
Yeah, it was just like we need to have Dakota Fanning in here somehow to tie everything together and also tie into another
Creasy
movie.
Bear. I was like, Creasy Bear. Like,
Just had that call back to Man on Fire.
no matter what.
Yeah. So here, before we get into our ratings, Jason Entertainment got some stuff. So you said, I like Equalizer 3. Nothing too crazy, but enjoyable. I think the first act is a lot of explosions and setting up the atmosphere for the confrontation to come, which, yeah. Also, when I feel like that the people will criticize that, but I feel that the worst was worth it in the end. Yeah, I think they really stuck the landing, and the building felt so earned at the end. You know what? That is true. It felt so earned. Every kill, everything that happened was earned. You know, and I think you tend to forget about stuff like that when you're like things happen just to happen. Where like no, things need to happen because they need to happen because they set it up and like you said, it earned. Yeah, that's definitely a way to put it. Action was good. Ending was so satisfying. I do hope that it's the end because I think there's not really much to do forward unless they repeat the same formula, which would suck a little. Yeah, which is what we've been saying. Yeah, and so I love the cinematography and the visuals. Yeah, those shots in Sicily were gorgeous.
So that's funny. It's a funny story. You know, they talked about Fuqua said that those steps to the church. There's 700 steps to the church. So when they had to take all the equipment up, there's no donkeys, no nothing. You have to walk up the damn 700 steps. That's the only way up and the only way down is 700 steps.
I bet you after this, Denzel's like, yeah, I'm done.
That's what Denzel already said he's done. But I was actually reading the Variety, the E Weekly report about it. But yeah, he said it's 700 steps up, 700 steps down. There's no donkeys. You have to carry it out. And he said all the equipment people were throwing up halfway up the stairs. Now all the equipment people are built like Brandon that's walking up the stairs like no problem. They're built like me and Tank. And still step 400 like, and then as soon as you get down to the top, gotta go back down. I'm like, look, you better have like a little pole for me to go down. It's DuckTales or something like that. I can't be just walking up these stairs like that.
Just sit on a film reel and slide down. Like, yeah, that is crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I guess to get that one shot because where he's walking up the stairs to the thing. I mean, it was a gorgeous shot, you know, and stuff like that. But now knowing that 7,000 stairs, I was like, oh, that man should not be breathing right now. Like he should be like struggling to breathe. Like
Denzel walked up the stairs, man. He walked up those 8 stairs that they filmed, and everything else he got like they put him on a bracket and they flew him with a helicopter and put him in place. That's it.
Tied a bunch of drones together and lifted him up.
There's no way.
Yeah. But you know, like I said, the ending was satisfying. It wasn't like a great ending. It was like I felt happy for what's his name?
McCall.
Robert McCall.
You know, I felt happy for him. You know, and I think a movie like that should be happy. It shouldn't be like a crazy big, you know, explosion ending kind of thing. But I felt happy, you know, for him. And satisfying, I think, is a good way to put it. Cool.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were gonna get like a Logan style ending where they kill off the character.
Yeah, or even like John Wick. You know,
John Wick, yeah,
John Wick kind of thing. You know, which is a thing they usually do with
Denzel don't die in movies, bro.
Bitch. All right, so Steve Cell said had to leave to avoid spoilers. All right.
Gotcha,
So we're gonna do our ratings now. So our ratings we'll keep our ratings
spoiler free.
Yeah. So right here at Spoiler Kings, we do everything nice and easy when it comes to our ratings. Now, later, never. Now means you have to go check it out right now before it gets spoiled or ruined. Later means wait till it's on streaming, and never means just skip it altogether. Brandon, what are you giving Equalizer 3?
I could probably give this a now, I think. For especially if you're a fan of the sorry. If you're a fan of the Equalizer movies, you know, it kind of goes without saying. And if you really know what to expect from the franchise, if you enjoy the franchise, definitely go see it in the theater. Even if you just like, you know, like straightforward action, I think this delivered despite it kind of dragging here and there. But it certainly gave me what I was expecting. And I had a fun time overall with it. And if this is really the final chapter, like they're touting in you know, the trailers, you know, I think they did good enough with it. So yeah, I could give this a no.
Okay, cool. What about you, Brian?
Denzel could do whatever, and I'm gonna say now. Like literally, first of all, it's funny because there's nothing good coming out like for the rest of the year. There's nothing epic that come out for the rest of the year. And because of that, this fall, you're going to have these smaller movies doing great. So as I say, like Denzel, this made in a 4-day Labor Day weekend, it's going to make over $40 million for this movie. That's which is great. It's Denzel. I don't care if it's Denzel Washington, John David Washington, Malcolm Washington, Pauletta Washington. It don't matter if it was Washington, George Washington. I don't care if it's any of them. You know, like I would watch anything with them in it if Denzel's going to be there, and it's definitely a now for me. I'm the first in line, and I enjoyed it, and it's done well. You know, and if it's a good movie done well with Denzel in it, come on, man. If you haven't seen it, you're missing on something. So,
Yeah,
super
yeah,
now.
yeah. And I'm giving it now too. Like if you like Equalizer 1 or 2, you know, either one or both, you know, you're definitely gonna like this one. You know, it's action, it's good action, visuals are amazing, it's so fun. This is a fun time, good time watching a great actor being just a good guy doing bad things for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I kind of love seeing that stuff where it's like, yeah, you know, he shouldn't be doing that, but you know, F those guys. They kind of deserve it, you know. So
hey, he warned them. He warned them.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and then you know, having Denzel kind of have this little trilogy, you know, for him, you know, with the Equalizer trilogy. I've definitely given it a now. It was a lot of fun, and then loosely tying it to Man on Fire just because of the Fanning and Washington, you know, kind of thing was kind of cool, but you know, yeah, it was fun. Definitely go watch it now. I think you're gonna have fun in the theater. And like Brian said, like, well, what else are you gonna go see?
Yeah.
You know, Barbie for the 5th time. You know, so
yeah. It literally took Denzel, a movie with Denzel, to defeat Barbie. That's what it took. It's the only one that can slay that dragon.
Yeah. So that's our thoughts about Equalizer 3. So if you're watching live, stick around. We're gonna finish things up on the live show. If you're watching on replay, thank you. Appreciate all you guys checking us out, checking out our thoughts on this one. Thank you to everyone in chat. And if you want to be in chat, then make sure you subscribe to us.
Did we check the rating?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
Usually I bring it up.
I saw it, so that's why I can't. Yeah.
Can't do it. Usually I bring it up right away and gotta pull away.
I'm actually surprised by it.
All right. So Rotten Tomatoes. Ooh, dang. So the tomato meter, only 99 reviews, only 99 critics watch this movie. That's crazy. And they gave it a 75, which is wow. You know. But a lot of them are you know, from what I'm seeing, it's very formulaic story. You know, stuff like that, which it is, but it doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah.
You know, being very, you know, formula driven and you know what's coming doesn't mean like
as long as you deliver.
Exactly.
Yeah, it boils down to the execution of it.
Exactly. I agree.
No pun intended. um,
Yeah. But the audience score, 1,000 verified rating audience members gave it a 95%. So obvious. The people, this is made for the fans of the series, of Denzel, of action fans. So yeah, this 95% from the audience. So that makes sense. 75, I was kind of surprised, but yeah, it's fun. You like
95.
Brandon said, you know what you're going into. You know what you're gonna check it out. You know, you know what you're getting when you see it. So.
Exactly. And I mean, making over $40 million in a weekend, Labor Day weekend, is one of the highest Labor Day weekends we've seen from anybody. And of course, Denzel's the one who delivers on it. So I thought that was exactly what you want, and I'm happy that we've seen these numbers.
Yeah,
you know, $42+ million 4-day opening.
That's good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Holiday weekend. Yeah. Take that, knock Barbie off of that throne of hers. So, but now I think that's it. I think we talked about it. So like I said, if you're watching on live, stick around. But if you're watching on replay, hit that like button. If you like what we're doing here, hit that subscribe button so you can join us. Like Jason did with his thoughts and opinions on this movie, and definitely Movie Time Minute. Appreciate the super chat. So make sure you go check out those guys and everyone else. Always joining us in chat with See for Yourself, Horror Geek, and so many others. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and you can join us as well. But appreciate everyone hanging out with us in chat and in the comments. Leave a comment, let us know what you think about this movie. But I think that is it for our Equalizer 3 review. Appreciate you guys, and let's move on to our next topic. All right. Then also, I'm looking at Denzel's career movies.
It's the greatest. I want to see. Yep. The dude's amazing, isn't he? Like, you just look at you like, how?
There's nothing that's bad on this list. I mean, what's Book of Eli? I mean, it's still an awesome movie. I love
Book Eli,
you know, but it was it makes me think of that they clone Tyrone. It's like Book of Eli or Training Day. Book of Eli, Denzel.
What's that movie? Out of Time. I love that movie.
Out of Time's a good one.
The only movie I think that was pretty is Roman J. Israel Esquire. That's the only one. And even that, it was fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Deja Vu, I didn't care for that much.
I like Deja Vu too. You know why?
I like Deja Vu. Yeah,
I love Deja Vu actually. No, you know one of my favorite ones is Fallen. If you guys have never seen Fallen, with John Goodman, oh my God, Donald Sutherland, it is so freaking good. That is one of my favorite Denzel movies of all time. Oh
yeah, Fallen messed me up.
It is so good. Time is on my side.
Yeah,
yes, it is. Oh man, it's so good, man.
Yeah, I don't think I don't see it on this list.
You haven't seen?
Fallen messed me up.
I don't see it on the list.
Oh, it's 1998.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good movie, man.
Oh yeah, man, I forgot he was in Philadelphia.
Oh, you forgot he was it?
Yeah, I mean, it's also been a long time since I watched Philadelphia, but yeah.
You gotta go to probably the next page because it's probably more. But Fallen is such a good movie.
It all goes back to his first movie here, Carbon Copy.
Yeah, but I mean, you probably don't have Do the Right Thing is on there.
Yeah, I mean, this is just Google.
I'm on the Google too. It's there.
See him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hurricane was good.
Crescent Tide, Technicolor 1 through 3.
Obviously, Glory.
Antoine Fisher.
There he goes, falling right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like
Antoine Fisher. It says he's gonna be in Gladiator 2.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And it's that man, Malcolm X. Obviously, remember the Titans.
Forever.
American
Day.
Was
they
good.
played the Titans.
Flight was good too.
Flight was a good one.
Yeah.
John Q. John Q. That's a real dad.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen. John Goodman, Donald Sutherland.
If you have a chance to watch Fallen, it's still good. That story still holds up, and it was crazy.
Rotten Tomatoes only gave it 40%. Get out of here.
Yeah, it was so good though.
Get out of here with that. Yeah, no. That's why I'm like looking at his list and I'm like, these are all like really good movies.
Just banger after banger after banger.
Yeah, I mean yeah. I don't think I've seen this one.
Which one?
Mississippi Sala.
Mississippi Masala, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
I saw that a
Like
few years back.
Let's do the right thing. Oh, did you? How'd you like it?
I thought it was fine.
No.
I was super young when I saw that movie. I think I watched it with my parents or something like that.
You guys remember Virtuosity?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one.
I remember that one.
Sid. It was a Sid 76 or something like 67. I can't remember what it was.
6.7.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I remember that. Wasn't that Russell Crowe?
That was Russell Crowe.
It
Was
was,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So I mean, there's all these movies. Like he
Dude, Devil in a Blue Dress messed me up for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trusting nobody.
Yeah, man. Because you said like, oh, you brought up his movies and stuff. I'm like, man, these are all freaking.
I mean, The Great Debaters is epic. He got game, changed things. Crimson Tide is one of the most epic situation you ever seen between two actors. Like you just go on and on.
Was that
on.
Gene Hackman?
Gene Hackman. Yeah.
Oh, Viggo Mortensen was in that one.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that one again. 95.
Crimson Tide is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got game. Yeah.
He takes over the ship from the submarine from the captain. Oh my god.
Yeah. Damn.
The dude is amazing.
Man has a career. He has a career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, and then for his kids to believe in themselves enough to want to be actors too. Like, whoa, why? Why would you? That's like why would Michael Jordan's kids go on into basketball? That just don't make sense. Why?
Yeah. Said probably was nah, man. We appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us. Shout out to Jason and for yourself. So yeah, we definitely want to do some stuff with you guys and upcoming. Especially if movies start slowing down some more, then where everyone's gonna be talking about classic movies and stuff.
Hey, that's October, guys. Just know that we're gonna be calling on all you guys.
Yeah, and we gotta figure out the details hopefully soon, but September we'll start recording for October. But but we'll get all the details figured out. Denzel is one of the GOATs for sure.
He's top in our generation for me.
Probably.
Like it's him and Tom Hanks. I don't need no one else on my list. I'm good. I'll take Denzel and Tom Hanks and be good.
I mean, there's also Samuel Jackson, but Samuel Jackson's done some questionable movies.
Samuel Jackson's now on Denzel's list. And now Denzel is not in his category. Samuel Jackson's great. He's not Denzel yet. No. Yeah. He's my number 2. Like he's on the second tier.
Sam Jackson's top movies versus Denzel's top movies.
It can't. Because there's Malcolm X and nothing else stands next to Malcolm X. And then you put American Gangster and Fences up there, and then there's nothing that Samuel Jackson has ever done.
Titan. Remember the Great Debaters?
But that's my point. We could go on. We can't even say what his top movie is. That's how good he is.
Yeah. But yeah, he's up there. If not, like you said, probably one of the better ones. That's a whole conversation we need to have.
I'll take Denzel Washington, Tom Hanks, and walk away. Give you guys the field, the entire field. I'll take those 2, and I'll be happy with it.
Yeah. But we definitely gotta Gotta have like a conversation about like some of the best actors, some of the best directors. I think they're cool. Yeah. Fallen's where that famous Denzel meme came from. Which one?
Which
You
one?
gotta-
Just check it out. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Which one? One I got is
He's laughing.
the laughing one.
Yeah, he always does it. You know.
That one.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say because of that Jamie Foxx interview, the one what movie is that one? When he's the military. He goes, "Get your damn hands off me." But then Jamie Foxx doing the version of
Yeah.
oh man.
That look, get your damn hands off me. Yeah. That's awesome.
Movie time and said, "Well, guys, I got early morning. Yep, so I'm gonna jump off here. Good talking to y'all. Have a great rest of the drink. Thank you, Movie Time Minute. We really appreciate you coming in and the super chat. That every time somebody's giving us a super chat, I think you're only like the third person to do it. So, so we super appreciate it. So, and everyone, anybody watching, go check out Movie Time Minute. Go check them out for sure. Not gonna regret it. Another person to go check out, see for yourself, and also Jason. They say, yeah, I got dip too. Got to go back to this edit. Have a great night. Have a good night, Ken. See for yourself. Yeah,
because that's why your edit's so good, man. That's why, right there.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah. All right, let's watch a couple trailers and then we'll call it a night.
Hold on, let me do this right here.
That one.
Yep. So
I was like, there's so many memes. I'm sure if you just type in Denzel Washington meme, there's the fall training day one.
the whole training day thing is epic.
Just the whole movie itself.
Just the whole time, everything he did.
Yeah. Hold up. Some of these windows before it started lagging really bad. All right.
Somebody, if you put Denzel meme, the first thing you should have is that one tier. The Denzel tier. Come on, man. Come on.
I was thinking the train day one because like the King Kong got shit on me one. Yeah. That's like on everyone, right? What was the trailer you wanted to watch? What was it?
Oh, I was messaging you guys. What was that? I was watching. I was just like, man, this is crazy.
We'll do one trailer and call it
A Million Miles Away.
like it was a million something.
Yeah, A Million Miles Away.
And we've been kind of
I think you would like it, and you're gonna like it too. Yeah,
yeah. I've seen this.
It comes out like next week, so that's why I was like, let's do this.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen a lot of promo for this one. This Michael Pena.
Yeah, and it's from Chicago dude. It was very cool. It's right up our alley with the stuff that it could be a prelude to The Martian. Going to space.
All right, I'm down to watch it. Also, like one thing we forgot to talk about was Book of Clarence.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was one that that was on my list and keep forgetting about it. But yeah, we just watched one trailer and call it a night after that.
Yeah, it's been one.
Said by the way, have you guys heard of the new anime Superman show called My Adventure with Superman? Yeah, I started watching it. It's very good. My good buddy Whiker called it a masterpiece when his. Yeah, it's I'm a few episodes behind, but it is. It's an anime version of Superman. It really is. Like It's really good. It's really it fits the character so well. Um, yeah, yeah. I like the animation style. Even when he turns into Superman, it's very Sailor Moon. Like people already did the whole Sailor Moon thing. It is. It's very like magical when he like turns into like Superman. Um, it is really cool, man. A masterpiece. He's not wrong. There's a pretty good argument that you can say this is one of the better Superman stories told ever. At least on screen. Besides the comic books, obviously comic books are going to do the best, but on screen, it could be one of the best ones for sure. Sure. Yeah, it is good. I have to finish it though. Yeah, Sailor Moon. It is. It is. He does watch it. He does transform like Sailor Moon. He does, but it's awesome. Like I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's an awesome thing. It is really really good.
I was thinking about Miraculous with when she like hit the wind and it blows up. It's very much like that.
Yeah. But it is a really good show. I wouldn't mind. Is it finished though? Was the last episode already came out, or is there still a couple more? Yeah, I watched the first two. Can't wait to get. Yeah, even the voice acting is what's his name? Quaid's kid, The Boys. Is it Jake Quaid? He's voicing man.
I was seeing what Horror Geeks just said.
I went to TikTok to see what people think of the live action One Piece there, and I see a bunch of Buggy the Clown. Buggy was awesome. Buggy was
great.
awesome. Yeah,
Dude.
and yeah, he's there throughout the whole season. He doesn't play that much of an important role as he does in his little storyline in the beginning. Yeah, Buggy was awesome. I'm like, how are they going to do this? And even when we watched the trailer, we're like, how are they going to make a pirate clown? Like this is going to be stupid. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was great. Yeah. Even the actor, I gotta look up. I kept forgetting who. I forgot to look up who was the actor, but he seemed so familiar. And then the casting, the guy who played Luffy was great. The guy who played Zoro was great. They were all Jeff Ward. Oh,
yes, Jeff Ward. It was
okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, it looked like him, but I wasn't sure if it was him or not. Yeah. Shield. I was like, where else has Agent Shield? Yeah. Man. So yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, he was played the nephew, I think. No, he played the kid. Wasn't he the kid of Smith or Simmons and Fitz?
That's exactly what it was.
From the future. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It was by then I was like, oh, okay, this shows that. We need that. We need to end time traveling.
And erased off of everything. We're not going to talk about it at all.
Yeah. Although I did like his character because him and Quake had like a weird. All right, let's watch this movie and then we'll call it night. Let's go to sleep.
All right, sounds good.
I know Brand's tired. So let's do this one. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're gonna check out a trailer. We're a little late on it, but it still hasn't come out yet. It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it's in a Prime Video. It's gonna be on Prime Video.
Prime, yeah. There's a Prime Video. It's coming out. What is it coming out? I don't know.
I think like
soon.
Yeah,
it's coming out. So yeah, September 15th. So in about a week. But yeah, let's check it out and then let's see what we think about it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. You guys can hear it?
Sound, no.
Okay, hold on.
Can't hear it.
Sorry. Sorry, everybody.
I think it's pretty fun at the beginning too. So.
Yeah.
to be an astronaut.
Here now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now let's check it out.
So, what's your big goal, dream?
I want to be an astronaut.
Oh my God. You're serious? Okay.
I wanted this for almost 30 years.
Ma, ¿para qué sirven las estrellas?
Every decision I've made with the space program in mind.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jose Hernandez, sir. I'm an engineer.
You're the new guy, right? That third floor men's room needs toilet paper.
Going to space. It's a stupid dream. Last 10 candidates were chosen from 12,962 applicants. It's never going to happen.
Those people who got into the program, what do they have that you don't?
They have skills that I don't have. It's taken them years to get where they are, but there's no guarantee. I know this is hard on everybody. My body hurts, I can't sleep. I know I can make this work. Over the last 10 years, I've applied to the space program 12 times, and I've been on the verge of giving up after each and every rejection. But you know what, sir? Here I am. So you could turn me down again, but rest assured, I'll be standing here again in a year.
We grew up watching our people make sacrifices. It's on us now.
Tenacity is a superpower.
This may not be your future, but it will always be your past.
Who better to leave this planet and dive into the unknown than a migrant farm worker?
5, 4, 3, 2.
You're not crying, are you, Pa?
No, hombre, no. Some dirt got into my eye.
Okay.
Yep, check that out.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, guys, I just enjoyed it. You know, sometimes you just want a feel good, movie, over, coming all the odds. And I thought that's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, that's the vibe the trailer gave me.
Yeah. I liked it. And Michael Pena is a really great actor.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
From here. So,
Yeah. Where he can go from something like The Martian, to something like Ant-Man, so like he is a very well-versed actor and it's good. And I think this one's going to really showcase him as the star of it, and he can really show off his acting chops. So yeah, I'm definitely, the story seems really awesome, really cool and stuff like that. So down. I like it. Good.
I know the whole time where, can you imagine that, you get there, you get there. Oh, you the new guy? Here's the keys. The third floor bathroom needs a flush. Like, bro, I'm not the janitor. I'm a physics engineer.
Yeah,
like I'm that guy, and you still have to fight for what you get. So, I love that.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that's been going around the internet the last couple of weeks with the Blue Beetle thing, where people are saying like, "Oh, that doesn't happen in real life." I was like, I've seen it happen.
Like,
like I've seen it happen in real life. To say it doesn't happen is insane. And stuff like that. Yeah. Like, oh, you're the new guy. You look Hispanic. Oh, here's the keys. Clean up this. Like that's definitely a thing that's happened before. So yeah, but this one definitely looks really, really good. I like these like good inspirational kind of stories. So I'm down for it.
Especially talking about going off. The thing he said is like, I think who better to be an astronaut, to leave this exhibition, to leave the Earth, than a migrant worker. You see it from a different point of view. You understand from point A to point B to point C what it takes to do that, and also you appreciate it more. So I saw it and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, the whole thing, like, I'm gonna be here next year. I'm gonna be here every year until, like, I can't anymore.
Give me a
It's just,
chance. Until you give me a chance. I have to wait 10 years when everyone else is doing it right away.
Yeah. So I like it. Looks good. September 15th, on Amazon Prime. So why not? Seems like a good story. Disney had the Flamin' Hots one. Amazon's gonna have their astronaut.
I kind of thought about that a little bit midway through the trailer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but it's good, man. Especially I know a lot of people might not know this, but September 15th is the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month. So this being on that day is not just a random day.
I'm pretty sure Amazon Prime knows that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna definitely hit up that market. But yeah, I like it. I'm in for it. Definitely be checking it out that week. So, I don't know. Anything else?
No,
Hoping it's a good one.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be good. It looks very interesting. I think that Michael Pena is not gonna do it if it wasn't positive, especially for the culture and understanding where he's coming from. And it's there's just few things that he said that his father said, like, don't forget, it's like, remember your past. Like, you have a future, but your future is predicated on you not forgetting your past. That's what anyone who has a culture that has that type of thing in the tropes in them, it's huge for. So I'm all for it, and I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, I thought that was a good line too. But even at the end where you're like, he's like pretending not to, like, I'm not crying. I got dirt in my eye. It's a very like machismo kind of like manly thing, but especially like in the Mexican culture, it's like, no, I'm not crying. Like, look away. I'm not crying. You're crying. Shut up. Yeah. So, yeah, it was good. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. So, and then they definitely give Michael Pena a shot as a lead. So cool. Anything else, guys?
That was it. I just wanted
That was it. Yeah. Same. So yeah, appreciate anybody hanging out with us in the live chat, like Jason Entertainment. But if you want to join us in the live chat as well, make sure you hit that subscribe button with that bell notification so you know when we go live. We are live every Monday and Thursday reviewing movies, TV shows, trailer reactions, Hollywood news, all that good stuff. So make sure you come and join the Spoiler Kings, and you too could be part of the show live. But appreciate you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about A Million Miles Away, coming September 15th on Amazon Prime. Leave a comment, let us know. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you guys. And we'll see you guys in the next one. If you're watching live, stick around. We're gonna finish things up. Can you guys hear my cat?
No.
No.
Okay,
I'm
gonna string him. I got a new noise gate, so hopefully, unless he's right next to me, you can't hear him. But I hear him, I'm like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, my stairs are like upstairs, like off to the side over here, and he likes to peek his head over and like stare at me. So I see he's like a floating cat head. Just I'm like,
time to eat. Let's go.
I just fed him. I learned to feed him before I go live, so he doesn't bother me like this. I was like, no, you have a full tummy. Shut up. All right, but yeah, let's get out of here. Hey, we're getting off before midnight. So
I love it.
That's a record. Again, thank you, Movie Time Minute. We super appreciate it. Anybody watching live is sticking around, go check Movie Time Minute out. He's great. He's part of the movie tubers. So yeah, so he's kind of new to our community. We found him through Zach and all that good stuff. So definitely a great reviewer, a great content creator in the film kind of review stuff. Check him out. You won't regret it. And super appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much. But I think Francis said Denzel should have been Lex in Justice League. That would be awesome.
I would love that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And then one last thing, he said, "Did y'all see the vid of how Barbie is the same movie as Black Panther?" Which is what I told Brandon, and all the oranges are damn near the same. It is. It said a Barbie is Black Panther for white women. It's so good. It was funny. Yeah, it's like somebody made a presentation that Ant-Man, that Blue Beetle is just Ant-Man repackaged, which it is, but it doesn't mean it's not good. Still have fun with it. And then Perp minded, what is up, Perp?
Yerp.
Hey,
What's
Perp.
up, Perp?
What's up? I know I gotta jump on his horror show, but even this weekend I won't be able to do it this weekend because I'm going to Florida. So the first weekend I couldn't do it. I had the baby's party stuff to get ready, and then I'm gonna be on vacation. So, but I want to talk some horror films, stuff like that. So yeah, sorry, Perp, couldn't jump on the last couple ones, and I know Brian ain't gonna.
It's football. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
This was, and hey, Perp wouldn't want me on there. I'm gonna be bad mouthing all scary movies because it's all it does. You know, you know me. You Perp, you know me. I don't do scary movies because I don't want to see scary things. No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Brian's gonna be sitting there like, nope.
Yeah, I'm saying, look, you don't know what scary thing being black in Chicago and and driving down. It's midnight and the police are behind you. Scary movie done.
There you go. That's the next Jordan Peele movie plot. I don't know what the twist would be though. Like
twist is we got out. We got off.
He didn't shoot. I remember when people were fan casting Giancarlo Esposito as Professor X and Denzel as Magneto. Yeah, that's pretty on the nose though with both of those guys. Although Giancarlo is could play a Magneto as well. Like he's always a bad guy.
But it's funny right now because Denzel's 68. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah. He still knows, man. That's why Equalizer was so great. It was like, here, let's show all the action stuff, but after the fact, so you can show how badass he is without doing all the badass stuff, and it worked. It worked so perfect for a person like Denzel's acting skills and a character like that character. So it was great. It was awesome. Yeah, all good, no worries. Yeah. Do you guys watch soccer/football? American football, NFL.
Once again, I'm 6'5", 265, and played football. And if you look at my screen, see I wanted to see the helmets up there. So yeah, I'm all football all the time. Matter of fact, I made a football league while we were right before it. So so that's what we were doing,
Was it Manic Cop 5?
It's Maniac Cop 5, yes.
Yeah. Really? Oh man, you didn't like it? We'll see.
It's only like an hour and 40 minutes. Like
it was good, man. Like that's why it wasn't like John Wick is gonna show you every single bullet shot, every single punch, every single everything. Where this one is like, John Wick, but without it. But I don't know. I thought it worked out pretty well. I enjoyed the movie a lot because when they did show the action, it was good action. But they just didn't show all of the action. They showed you a lot of aftermath stuff. And like I said, that scene of him following the main bad guy in the street, in the alley, or whatever, so good, so good. His death following you for your last breath. I think my pitch is going to be dope. Oh yeah,
it is.
Oh yeah, it is super cool. It is super cool because it's like GTA where you can do all this random shit. Like you get text. He was saying you get text messages from your girlfriend during the game and stuff, and so that's funny. I play a little bit of football American, but yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, I'm all for American football. I'm all for soccer. I'm all for. It's funny calling it soccer, but whatever. But yeah, I love it. I love this stuff.
Yeah, there you
Let's-
go.
Hey, Perk.
Which the very generic could have been a better villain and overall story. Just felt like another Equalizer action movie that we for. Which you're not wrong. You know, that was one of our critiques.
I said wash, rinse, repeat. That's what it is. But it's okay. I'm okay with it. Can't complain.
Yeah. I said it doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing if it just repeats something else.
Especially because the setting's just so beautiful. And somehow Denzel finds a way to pull the baddest chicken in the entire town.
The whole village.
I was like, dude, really, Denzel? And he's like, how do you win? Because he smiled at it. He was like, Denzel.
But also, I appreciate it wasn't like a 20-year-old. Like, at least he got like a 40-year-old. You know, who's like.
I'm all for it still.
Yeah. All right. Let's get it out before it does become midnight. Appreciate you, Perk, coming in right at the end. Jason, yeah, appreciate you hanging out with us almost the whole night, I think. Yeah, Brandon Davis, same. You know, always appreciate you hanging out with us.
You know about Brandon Davis, and you know exactly what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying about supporting our community. So if you get a chance, check out what I said about Brandon Davis, the last show that we did. Brent, you know, hey B, I hope it blows up. I'm still going for it. I think it's because we had the whole you know, this time, you know, so you know the Memorial Day, Labor Day thing type of thing. So but yeah, Brandon, I'm all for you, bro.
Yeah. In the next episode, we'll do like a shout out to GoFundMe, stuff like that. More instead of right at the end when everyone's leaving. But yeah, we'll do something next episode when everyone, especially when we talk to Soka, more people tend to be here. So we'll do that again. Yeah, man. I hope everything works out. But cool. And then Jason's out of here too. Appreciate it. Have a great night. Everyone have a great night. We are done for the night. We will see you on Thursday talking to Soka. Hopefully One Piece as well. So Perp, I know I'm interested to know what he thinks about the One Piece live action. So we're gonna be there talking hopefully both of those on Thursday. But cool. Let's get out of here. Appreciate all you guys. Tomorrow we should be on Chaos Central with Anzo and those guys. So make sure you check us out there. But appreciate everybody. We are out for the night. Thank you guys. See you later.
Good night, everyone.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.